Ooh, disco. Ooh. Disco time.
We're piped. Oh no, go, wait.
Wait, we're hyped and we're piped.
Yep.
Great.
You don't need to ask questions about it. Just confirmation. That's all you needed to know, Squid.
Yes, that's right, Saint. That's what we needed to. God damn it. Here we are again, folks. Wow. Oh, we're in disco time. Actually, we're very disco time right now. We're
so disco right now.
We're getting close to the end of this like quest sequence where we get really disco by the end of it. I was curious. I was looking into it. I don't know if you know about this nickname for Raphaël. I almost said something. There's another, like, he has many names. A man of many names. It's Raphaël. Have you ever encountered him being called Tequila Sunset?
I don't think so.
Okay, that's like a thing in the fandom that they do refer to him as Tequila Sunset because there is interactions that can make your name like that. Where
I know it's the name of a cocktail, isn't it?
It is, yes, it is. And in that sense, I think a bunch of drunk hobos deem you that. So that's a quest I'm interested in getting.
Check that one out, yeah.
Yeah, checking that one out. I think I'll just like progress this a little bit more, and then, oh my gosh.
Wow.
That's
the
new.
Change is amazing, Charlie.
Who is that? I can't tell. It's so small.
It's Choni.
It's Choni.
It's a Choni.
It's a Choni. Hello, Charlie.
Tony Soprano, to those not in the know.
Right. Yes, of course. For Choni Tuesdays, which we used to watch Sopranos on. Oh, very good. I'm so glad we have a profile pic now there.
Yes. What is it?
Oh, okay. Not you. What do we need to do? Ask Kuno. We never did that. Oh, we still need to do that. The working class husband thing. That's a whole thing we should probably do today. Nightclub. Okay. Oh. Just had to do this, I think. Do these wires work as contact microphones? Oh, funny. That's the thing one of those ravers, the one that was outside, was talking about. They're using contact microphones to analyze like noises in the breaking ice.
It's awfully silent again, as if someone turned off the entire world outside those walls. Water inside the bowls stands still.
Yeah, I was debating saying detective for Raphaël, Ambrosius Costeau to the rescue. I just had to use that full name somewhere in one of the titles.
Measurements have been marked down around the bowls, each chalk-drawn line representing a centimeter on the floor.
We are so perception-pilled.
We see all.
13. That's so goofy. So unnecessary. And then I'm just thinking like Shiver is our main one, and Inland Empire is supposedly one of our main ones, but no.
No.
Oh boy.
Oh.
This is going to be good.
Interfacing heal to morale point for wanting to like do shit. Okay.
So excited to get his dirty little fingers in it.
Get him all jammed up. Move the third bowl to the left 2 centimeters away.
It moves like a ghost without creating a single trace of sound.
I don't know if anyone noticed. I was gonna say inches because of my disposition.
Because you're American and you don't understand the imperial metric differences.
Move the fourth bowl from the left 5 centimeters to the right.
Some water spills out of the bowl.
No!
Wetting the floor. The lead programmer
Relatable.
sends you an encouraging thumbs up from across the hall.
Oh, good.
Time to run back, or maybe walk.
Reassuring.
This is a sacred place, after all.
Thank you, physical. I'm running. That ruins the quest that I ran.
Yes. What is it?
Jostled the wires.
I moved the bowls, the water bowls to the right positions, just like you asked. What's next?
Great. Everything should be aligned now.
Oh, noon. She stops biting into her chapped lips. Okay, very relatable.
Miss Know-It-All is hesitating.
What's wrong?
Yeah. Nothing. Now the only thing left to do is to unmute the headphones. If we got the location right, we should then be able to hear whatever sound this anomaly makes.
Oh, weird. Wait, why did you have your headphones on mute in the first place?
Honestly, I'm a little scared.
Isn't it going to be just silence and nothing else?
I don't know. That's what I'm scared of. I don't know. It could be anything. I mean, what sound does the nothing make? How can you even listen to something that doesn't exist?
If the tree falls in a forest and no one's around to hear it.
That's a good analogy, sure. What is the sound of one hand clapping? Well, when people...
It's like this.
Oh my goodness. You really exerted yourself. She turns to face you, the mainframe throwing shadows on her chin.
What if silence is only what surrounds it, but the swallow itself is...
Disco Elysium, why'd you have to say that so horny? The mainframe throwing shadows on her chin. She grows silent, her face very pale and cold, in the cold light of electricity. What?
I don't know. I'm just scared. Maybe it's going to be something terrifying. Maybe it's going to tear the world apart.
Oh my gosh. She thinks she's, fuck. What the atomic bomb guy.
Oh, fuck. I dare not speak his name. He's like the one who should not be named. He'll come into existence.
Okay, fair enough. We'll just say his name is Barbie then. That's fine.
It's Heisenbarbie, yeah.
You're overthinking this. You're right. We should be cautious. Wait, no, you're overthinking this. Let's light the candle.
Maybe. Maybe I'm just tired.
It's scary, but we just have to face it. I don't think I want to do it anymore. It seems too dangerous. Sorry, ass cop. No. It's scary, but we're gonna do it.
Yeah. You're right. Let's do it.
She breathes in. She puts on her oversized headphones, ready to press unmute on the keyboard. The unmute button on my keyboard.
The lieutenant takes a step back.
I could use one of those on my keyboard.
And then nothing. Nothing happens.
Well, I have a
As
laptop
Sona
keyboard, so I do.
Oh, true.
presses unmute on her keyboard.
Oh, I guess...
Nothing
I mean,
but
I have...
silence.
I have the function to, like, mute and unmute audio. That's right. I was thinking more like a microphone for some reason. Which would be interesting.
That would be better, yeah.
If there's, like, a dedicated, like, turn off your mic button. I mean, I guess there is, like, push to talk, but it's a little different.
You can
Me
hear some
unplugging my
small
mic
animal
every time I
cross the
wanna-
floor in the chancel. It's
Yeah.
that quiet in the sanctuary.
Me unplugging my webcam. To turn it off. Sorry, guys. Hold on a sec. I need to...
Alright, that's the end of the stream. Pulls the webcam out.
Yeah. You hear some small animal across the floor in the channel, in the canal, in the channel.
Chancel?
Chancel?
I don't know.
Yeah. Sounds like a religious thing. I'll say nothing because she's gonna tell me to say shush. She's gonna shush me, I'm sure. Well, okay. Let's see if I was right. Can you hear anything?
She doesn't answer.
Close enough.
Her eyes closed and brows knitted together in a state of deep focus. One hand cupping the headphone.
It's very not visually told here. She's just typing away.
I'm pretty sure she's still typing.
Yeah.
Even the Foley's saying that she's still typing.
Well,
Damn it.
she lets out a loud sigh before tearing off her headphones. She's still avoiding your gaze. Come on, did you hear anything?
No, of course not. Nothing happened. Let's move on.
Despite her fear, she was hoping for something extraordinary to take place.
Aw. What do you mean nothing happened? Did you find the swallow?
No.
No. She rests her face in her hands, massaging the forehead.
No. My hypothesis was wrong. According to this, I should have heard something if I got the coordinates right. Like I said, silence is only what surrounds it. But this is just another failure. Silence sounds like silence. That's all it is.
She raises her head, staring at all the machines that litter the church, cables coiling up on the floor like pests.
You can try on the headphones. See if you can hear anything.
Oh shit,
But
this
don't
is...
get your hopes up.
Oh my god, this is like as perception as could be, right? Like this has to be a perception check.
Oh yeah. If we're gonna hear
Oh,
anything,
yeah.
we're gonna hear this.
Oh, yeah.
To it.
Oh my god, where can I hear this? Alright. This is the only thing we're
I'll have to quick
prepared.
save.
Yeah.
We're not gonna let this fail.
Yes.
Like,
What
No,
is it?
no. This would be so cruel. Yo, the Cole do Mama Dakwa, the the cryptid that's supposed to be an entity of pure noise. That's great. Found a melody for Egghead. Yeah, helping Egghead with his jam. That's great. Put on the headphones.
Everything disappears.
Whoa!
You are draped in silence
24.
like a drowning man staring into his puny little headspace. And then the pressure changes.
What does it mean?
It feels like flying on an aerostatic, or when your ears pop, or like a subtle difference in the atmosphere, a weather change hanging in the air.
Ooh.
What if the sound you're looking for is too low for you to hear it?
Suna, take off the headphones. What if we just need a better sound system?
A better sound system?
oh, we know someone with a better
Alright.
sound system.
Then where would we get one?
Suddenly,
Perfect.
a rhythmic beat permeates the walls, causing a small patch of decorative stucco to crumble onto the wooden floor.
That's a thing. Like, this is actually a thing, though. Like, I mean, maybe it's pretty obvious, but because I've been watching Dank Pods, that one Aussie YouTuber I've shared with you, he's very into like music quality and electronics when it comes to music. It's so true that like you just really do need like a better system to hear some stuff sometimes. It's just like it's just not pushing enough data through these headphones because
Yeah, I'm really thankful I don't have that like perfect pitch kind of gene because I'm so happy with my Spotify music that's apparently terrible.
yeah, like whatever quality it comes in at. Me too. I don't have like an elitist thing about it, but I have noticed it. Like if you have two different types of headphones, for example, you can sometimes notice like there's just one that's just not reaching all the sounds that should be there.
Yeah, or it's slightly hissier. Or...
Yeah, stuff like that. He reviews headphones all the time, so he also like he's saying like you need, I think it's called a DAC is the thing people call it, which is like the digital something converter maybe, but
audio codecs.
Codecs, yeah, cool. That just really pushes all the info down the pipes.
They should really allocate some renovation funds to this place.
Aw, where's the lieutenant inspecting the damage done to the aqueducts? That's what it says. Arabesques?
No.
Yeah.
What they
Interesting.
really should do is shut down the disco men for disturbing neighborhood peace.
Ooh, digital audio converter. Yes, it's as soon as right. Yeah, but they could help with the speakers.
You mean the speed freaks?
Yeah. She closes her eyes as more dance music invades the holy silence of the sanctuary.
Of course. The speed freaks. They have a fantastic sound system. And you think they would help me?
They would if you wouldn't
Well.
mind them moving in with you. Yep.
And making drugs.
I think that one's more honest. So glad Kim's here. Agree to let them build their drug lab.
No, officer. I don't agree to anything.
No, policeman, I'm not helping these teenagers build a drug lab, policeman.
I know. The way she throws officer in there is so good.
That's a bummer. A big bummer.
Electrochemistry, down bad.
But
She doesn't
most
have
of
to
the
agree
time
to
I'm
let,
fully
like,
absorbed
for us
in
to
my
still
work
do
with
it,
the
though,
radio
right?
computer.
Yeah,
And
right.
there are still parts of the church I haven't had time to explore, so... Sure.
Yay.
Let me know how it goes. Thanks, officer.
Before adding. Great. Okay, I think I want to move them in here and then we'll like maybe back out to do some other stuff for a bit.
Yeah. Go find those hobos.
I'd like to see what they're up to. I really haven't explored them much. I think they're actually tied toward the net worth quest too. I think you can like I think they can like what is it, like be a manager of yours or something? They can manage your wealth if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Hello.
Hey, if anyone knows how much a penny is worth, it's those guys.
That's true, yeah. They understand the wealth of the worth of $1. Digital analog converter. Oh. We all got it a bit.
Hi again. So, how are things going?
I'm here to talk about the church.
Yes? What's the deal?
Good news. I've managed to convince Suna. She's okay with you guys moving in, but on one condition. She needs your speakers for her project.
We are grateful, Copman. You're an augury of a new era of anodic dance music.
Sync got hooked off stage. Speed Freak smiles, happier than he's ever been before. Yeah, Nautic dance music. You're going to have to share space for a couple weeks until she gets her research finished.
That's fine. We can manage.
He grins excited.
And you haven't changed your mind about our little side business, have you?
I'm a man of my word.
All right.
Yeah.
It's going to take us a bit to move our stuff inside. A couple of hours, maybe. Come check back later. Let's get moving.
Leave the tent. Oh, goodbye. Up the rock.
I thought it was going to take them a couple hours.
Yeah, what? I don't know if any time moved at all. Also, she's gone. Probably in there. Let's check in on them. See what's up. Oh, shit. This is Disco.
Oh shit, oh shit.
It's the bat flying around. Well, everyone's in here. Yep.
Hello, Triples.
Oh, it's Triples. Thank you for the himpo.
Yes.
Where'd
is
that?
it?
Oh no, that O come from? That's terrible. That'd be devastating in computer science. Just putting in a random character like an O with a tilde on top.
The umlauted O. Oh.
Yeah. What am I supposed to do with this? This isn't. How would this get on my keyboard? How's the project going? I see your neighbors have moved in, but all I hear is anodic dance music.
What?
What?
What did you say?
She leans closer, eyes knitted together in a puzzled expression. You can barely hear her over the thumping bass of anodic dance music. I said, how's the project going?
I can't hear you. The music is too loud.
She shouts, pointing at the enormous speaker that's churning out the sound. You have fun trying to communicate in the nightclub. No, what's the project? How's it going?
Oh, the project.
Project.
It's not going well.
Oh. Her face lights up for a second before she gives you an exaggerated head shake. Very nightclub.
There's
Why?
that guy. I need him to plug a 3.5 cable into the auxiliary input so that I can route the audio signal through the mixer into the speakers.
Okay. She points at Egghead, who's raving behind his turntable on a brightly lit stage. Sorry, can you repeat that?
Egghead! A 3.5 cable! Into the auxiliary input! Okay?
Why don't you just ask him?
He doesn't listen to me!
Oh.
He only ever seems to care about hardcore and Nikokata! A place to be, apparently!
I'll speak to him, see what I can do.
Thanks! Maybe you can get through his magic rhymes!
She does jazz hands to mock him. No!
We know how it goes!
How dare you? How dare you? How about you? Oh, let's see if our signs are matched right now.
You got us in, cop.
Oh.
I can't believe you got us in.
He looks around the hall, examining the carpentry.
With wonder in his sharp eyes.
Between you and me,
Ooh,
I
synced.
don't know if you've noticed this about me. I'm a little suspicious of authority. But you
Authority.
really came through for the hardcore underground.
A very full word there in his mouth. Authority.
Authority.
Yes, you really came through for the hardcore underground. How come?
What kind of underground are we talking here? Spreads his arms, looking around at the speed freak setting up shop. How come? Yeah, why'd you do this? Why'd you do this, Raphael?
Andre is busy cutting some slightly less lame, but still quite ungainly shapes on the church floor.
Ooh.
Sweating profusely.
Oh, he's a speed freak, all right.
Estelle using her contact mic to listen to a tree underwater.
The fuck?
The one with the large head is blasting
Whoa.
the dance track on repeat, while the stained glass window behind him is rattling from the bass.
I'm generally into the hardcore lifestyle. You wouldn't understand, Kim. I'm a corrupt cop, Kim. This is a corrupt scheme. I did it for mankind. For all of mankind. That's a Jez reply. Peep show. I guess hardcore lifestyle. We're a
Yeah, you wouldn't
superstar.
understand, Kim.
You're a superstar cop. You're a Kim cop.
Okay.
The lieutenant keeps it laconic.
I think so.
Oh, don't know that word.
What he
Well, it's time
means
for Google.
is, you're right. I do not understand. Do whatever you have to do to keep your
Using
nose
very
out
few
of the bottle.
words.
Oh, interesting. Cool. That is accurate. He just said one word. The lieutenant keeps it laconic. Laconic. Do whatever you want to keep your nose out of the bottle. What do you think about the church, Noid?
It's a miracle of carpentry.
Oh,
Dead bodies carved into total shapes.
how? Oh,
Now it can be something more.
rubs his hands together. How old do you think this church is? The church is
320 years.
300.
Little more. The first settlers built it, plus 6 more like it. On the coast here was one of the first things they did. Must have been really scared of something. I understand.
Yeah, I know. There's 7 of them. Are those the 7 sisters? Is that what I'm gleaning?
Alone on an uninhabited archipelago, forced to face themselves and nature. Pre-industrial quantities of solitude. The sea, perhaps something more fundamental.
Man,
He means something paranatural. He must...
we need to put more into inland. Am I right? Like, I feel like might as well put 1 more in there if we have 4.
Can't hurt.
Can't at all hurt.
I would want to build
Or
a
as
safe
Lloyd
place
would
for
say,
myself
"Can't
and my others as well.
Just why even use words when we can use those? That's my point I'm trying to make.
That's the English's whole philosophy, I think.
That's
Especially when you
beautiful.
get that accent. It's like, alright, well, you did it. Alright,
Yay! It's just so efficient.
yeah, you turn into like fake cartoon talking noises.
It's like you're speaking in cursive.
Ingouise. Yeah.
Oh. Ingouise. You just reminded me of Pengu. What style is this church built in? How would he
A cop who's into building critique.
how would he know?
Okay then.
I guess he's into architecture.
This is folk DeLoreanism. Lawmonger, huh? It's a subset of early DeLorean architecture.
Not just a cop, I'm an art cop. I critique art. Okay, and what is DeLorean architecture like?
Total. Everything between an ancient concrete cathedral and a glass cube is DeLoreanism. This is just an homespun version of it. Folksy stuff. Early mass production. They made thousands like this. Does that help you out?
Did I answer your fucking question? What would a DeLorean building look like?
Like that woman there. Vertical, thin, white,
Uh,
a false image of grandeur.
Grandeur.
The system is up there. You're at the bottom. They really dug that power vertical.
Wow, that's a good commentary.
Like to show off large and intricate structures. Arches, spires. Put you down with them. They were really into painting everything white too. Virginal shit, you know. Marriage shit. Virtue and tyranny.
Marriage is shit, yeah, no. Hey, marriage is great. Marriage is sacred. Marriage is sacred, bro. Yours isn't painted white as far as I can tell. Well, that's a fence sitter opinion right there.
Stands to reason it used to be white on the outside before the sea wind took all the paint off.
Yeah, I feel like that was the obvious deduction.
I mean, why would you paint a church white? Honestly.
What's holy about that? Why? What color? Also, I like, you know, this is, we've expressed how good of a detective we are, and I ask this question. Like, yeah, he peeks out a small window in the dark. Oh, cool.
Slowly peeled by the wind.
Mm,
Your
Take a
skin
shot.
crawls from the sensation as you look around.
Thank you, Shivers. Beautiful Shivers.
Shivers when there's wind. Ooh.
Yes. I want to throw another into Shivers, just to thank them for being around. Later. What did you mean by dead bodies?
Dead bodies of perennial plants. Sigma functions have left this place. It's a good thing we came along. The spiritual collapse has been total.
I'm glad the plants are going to start growing now that you're here. Spiritual collapse?
I saw some piglets suckling their dead mother. Have
Oh.
you heard this one, Cop Man? After a short while, they shuddered and went away.
Wow.
They had sensed that she could no longer see them, and that she wasn't like them anymore. What they loved in their mother weren't her body, but whatever it was that made her body live. End of quote. This is an high-quality carcass. The power of anodic beats and hard bass is needed to reanimate it.
Look, I understand what whale falls are, okay? I get it. We should all be very thankful for whale falls. Or at least a lot of crabs should be.
Yeah, the crabs are big fans of them.
Big lumps of fat that just hang out for months. First, where's that quote from?
A Sarais man who lived a long time ago. An ancient hardcore brother.
Whoa. the religion of hardcoreism. What you're saying is you're not a big fan of the Innocentic system.
A 3,000-year-old tyrannical regime of history. Built and maintained by hundreds of generations of self-appointed intellectuals. It's false core.
Oh shit.
Roasted.
Damn. Fuck, that goes hard. But you guys said ecclesiastics were all about love and hardcore before, remember?
I only said unity. One word. Figures of authority always misquote you.
I guess that's fact. He points to his friends.
Andre doesn't care about the Ecclesiastes. He just wants the operation to run smoothly. And Egg is a demi-beast. You shouldn't listen to what people say. You should listen to what they are.
Interesting. How do you get a read on what they are then without whatever? I even agreed with you.
Eat the food, taste it.
Fuck. What? You're menu pilled right now.
Just watched it again today. You leave me alone.
I haven't agreed with you about the Ecclesiastes being okay with this. Sure, I want to hear what he says.
But were you wrong? The founding party is okay with everything. Look around. They don't have enough love for the human crew to oppose anything anymore. We're on our own.
When he said look around, he spreads his arms.
That's still a lie. Reassert yourself.
Perfidy? You lied to me.
What about 350?
I am tired of people lying to me. That wouldn't be cool. I want to be cool.
Mewling wimp. Pathetic.
Mewling wimp. Pathetic. I said what a superstar cop would say, okay? So, what, and you propose dance music will supplant this system?
Anodic dance music. Regular dance music wasn't hard enough. And yes, I do.
You know what this kind of stuff goes well with.
Oh, yes. Don't you have to be on on drugs for that, though?
Only a little.
Cool.
It's a necessity. All large human gatherings are narcotic. It's
Oh
just
my
the way
God.
the spinal cord.
Do you disagree? I mean, what is this? Like,
No, it just reminded me. I watched the menu with Pippa, as you know.
Yes.
The cast doesn't. They went to an Eric Andre show last night.
what? He makes shows? What?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. And he came on stage and just threw a bunch of food and drink all over the audience. That was like how he entered.
That sounds like him.
He would get people up from the audience not knowing what they were like signing up for.
Oh no.
And they had to like drink pints of ranch and pints of hot sauce. And he shaved 2 people's heads.
What the fuck?
So all large human gatherings are narcotic reminded me of Pippa saying the energy in the room felt feral.
Oh, that's so aggressive. Wow. I hope everyone had a good night. Jesus.
There is a difference between narcotics and group elation. One kills you, the other does not.
The supercharged humanism that the innocentric system has been feeding us on giant city squares, that's not a drug. The sugar and wheat it feeds us is healthy.
Okay, but are drugs a form of oppression?
Forget it. It would become an imbecile.
No, surely not.
You two continue. It's more hardcore that way.
Addicts are just like bad people. It's not that they have problems.
Damn. we're talking about different politics here, but finally. Yeah, Eric Andre shows how things goes, yeah. Not really surprised at any of the feral energy. I'm just...
Well, he had a chainsaw on stage at one point. And Pippa said there was a guy behind them that just shouted, "Kill him!" about the guy that had come on stage.
So feral. Oh my god.
So feral.
Jesus
and I'm
Christ.
like, I'm imagining Eric Andre's audience is mostly men, you know, just to feel a safe assumption to make. So I bet it was just Fight Club vibes in there, like.
Right. Like, I of course, if you, like, I had a feeling maybe that, you know, when you say an Eric Andre show, you probably, if you know him, you'll know what you're getting into. So, like, I was, yeah, like Charlie here, I was aware of what he's like, so this wasn't too surprising, but at the same time, it is, like, shocking, I guess, just regardless.
Yeah, like people who don't know what they're gonna, like random members of the British public.
No. This man found his way in here to torment you. How do you like the glasswork? Points to the stained glass windows. I'm curious to hear what he has to say, being an architecture buff.
I don't. Fucker giving me the evil eye.
So he doesn't like it. He looks over his shoulder. Getting some real negative vibrations from her too. You wanted to get inside the church and now you don't like the stained glass window. I want to say that.
I didn't know it was in here. We have to get rid of it. Dismantle it.
You couldn't have seen it from the other side.
Dancing with a giant mass murderer looking at ya. Not a good look for the club.
Mellow, man, mellow. No one's a mass murderer. This is a house of love. Mass murder on the floor.
Hell yeah.
That's hardcore. But she's pretty. Who isn't accused of being a mass murderer these days? That's so true. Me on Twitter. I do feel there something terrifying about her. Isn't she supposed to be an embodiment of the world spirit? Would you say she was, you know, human? You know,
she
knows. I want to hear about this. I want to hear in-game context to if she wasn't human, because I've heard this from like video essays.
I like this question, Cop Man. She did not live the life of a human. She lived like someone who's playing a game. The life of an operator. That's not the life that humans live. She was adored. Humans aren't. I don't know about you, but they hate me. And they do not think I'm innocent or some shit like that.
That's a fun perspective. Yeah, they hate this too. Point to yourself. I don't know what you're talking about. I have thousands of fans. I'm surrounded by love and support all the time.
Yeah, that one.
It's that one.
Fame is a false existence. It doesn't happen inside
That sounds fake.
It doesn't happen inside the head. He nods mysteriously, lets go of the suspenders, and they hit his chest with a slap. Didn't even know he had suspenders on. Okay, well, good. We can say all these fun little quips. But she's pretty.
She invented the beauty you're feeling. She and her glass cutters and iconographers. You set the standard, all right.
He turns to look up at her face.
Then you meet it. It's effective like that, but it is also very soft of core. That so-called beauty of hers.
It seems I like it soft because isn't it's anything but softcore. It's terrifying. And I'm gonna say you're right. I like it hardcore core.
Yeah,
True
give it
life,
harder.
Tomorrow, every woman will be an innocence.
Mm-hmm.
They will wear neon headbands and leggings, and they will glow in the dark.
His eyes smile enigmatically.
But you don't like that.
Ah.
You liar.
Ooh.
You like this one. The softness of her core is dear to you.
How Inland Empire knew I was lying to myself.
Oh my living God. It's there. Suddenly you feel like you need to plummet into it. Look away. Say something.
Yeah, but like, who isn't accused of being a mass murderer these days?
No one says Arno van Eyck is a mass murderer. The Anodic pioneer Rietveld is not a mass murderer. He is not accused of mass murder.
Okay, we get it.
Likewise, no one says Jermaine Egghead or Andre are mass murderers. You can live entirely outside that suspicion. Billions of people go about not being guilty of mass murder. Just not her.
Billions?
I guess by this point, I do feel there is something terrifying about her.
There is. She is a party repellent and must be taken down before we can begin partying in here.
No, that's not it. It's something more. Something closer to your skin.
Oh, I mean, I get. What would Harry? What would? Obviously not Harry. What would Raphael say? You'd probably say this one to keep it, but
yeah.
And also, like, I feel like he would have said the softer thing too, probably.
The speed freak's eyes narrow with suspicion, as if he's looking at a man possessed.
Oh boy. Keep the beautiful sharp shards, keep her long face and her hair. That's an obsessed person. A possessed one.
It's not coming down. People are gonna love it. It'll be like our thing. Plus it keeps the cold and the rain out.
No, that's a good point.
She then you meet it.
I want to see what this one would say.
Like that,
it seems like a.
But it is also
But it
very
seems
soft of core.
I like it
That's
soft
so
because
cool. You wouldn't be the first. Millions liked her. She's got those mass murdering lips.
That's what I say about me, you know.
I've killed many with these lips. Murdered. Isn't she supposed to be an embodiment of the world spirit?
The world spirit does not have a body. It has organs. Hardcore is an organ of the world spirit.
He raises his left hand.
This Arno van Eyck track is an organ. The carpentry and glass cutting that built this house are also organs. She's a thief, if you ask me. An organ thief. All innocences are.
It's pretty hard to steal an organ. They're like really heavy, full of pipes, like piano. Yeah, I'm done talking about her. I don't want to think about her anymore.
What a strange choice of words. Caustic. Overflowing with negativity. That can't be healthy.
Holy shit.
What's happening here? Why do you keep coming back to this window?
Nothing. Everything's okay. I don't know. It's a nice window. You know why, Raphael. I'm just having a hard time remembering if it's Raphael or Ambrosius first. I guess that's why I'm always hesitant.
Just remember he's got that rack, so.
Okay, that's
Raphael Ambrosius.
It's got that shelf, so. Nothing. It's okay. Everything's okay.
But it isn't. And you shouldn't come back to this anymore.
Damn.
This should be the last time. Stop talking about that damn window, please.
Thank you, Volition. You're trying to help me. Let's talk about that damn window, please. How are you settling in?
Odd to say, Copman.
Odd to say.
Signs in here are distinctly wild. Gonna take a while before everything's properly synced. I did get to talk to the crabman though.
Me and Tiago.
Anyway, he's been giving me kind of a psychic rundown of this place. Dude's seen some crazy shit. but he's actually a lot like us.
Oh. I mean, all his mother love stuff isn't too spooky for you? Mother's love. I mean, all his sobriety stuff isn't too restrictive for you? That one's, yeah.
Talking to him, I realised that sobriety can be pretty hardcore too.
I guess.
I gotta respect it. The man picks
Like
up
we
on
said, he
stuff.
just swapped one addiction for the other, didn't he?
knows
So
a lot about the church.
It's hardcore,
Got
yeah.
a lot to learn from him. Good thing you didn't squash him.
What's with the clothes? Sure.
They're hardcore.
That's it. You look like a woman with those earrings. Interesting comment.
that's a way to pick up a fucking transphobic thought cabinet, probably.
Yeah, wow. That's it.
They're just clothes.
Are they? They look outlandish. Me being the person who knows clothes are more than just clothes. I thought there would be more to it.
It's just a style, you know, normal hard style. Anyone can wear it.
Cool. Are you? Why are you so suspicious about everything?
Suspicious people are esoteric people. We don't go around spilling everything to Johnny Law.
No.
They don't call me Noid for nothing.
Paranoid.
It took us setting out for this whole enterprise to get our science synced.
Wait, why are you called Noid anyway?
It's short for paranoid.
Okay, I think I was able to pick that together, Raphael, so I asked why. What good is it being suspicious? Why be sus?
A reasonable question. Say I get hurt. I want to make sure it never happens again. So I analyse the situation. Exercise caution. Caution is suspicion.
I mean, you can't blame him. He's why are you suspicious? What are you suspicious of?
It'd be easier to list stuff I'm not suspicious of. I'm not suspicious of sound and colour. Mechanics and chemistry also have a trueness about them. Most anything else deceives. Wants to steal your life away.
When I was writing the description for this stream, I did write color spelled with a U, and my autocorrect said it was wrong. It corrected it to without a U.
This is a good, dangerous line of questioning.
Well, we invented the language.
Be proud. You should prod him on. Of course I should prod him. And what is the most suspicious thing? What are the most suspicious things?
I don't have a top 10 list of things I'm most suspicious of, but if I had one,
Yeah.
the left-right complex would be number one. Number two would be their sole accomplishment, the pig-wheat paradigm.
I want to hear about what's suspicious about the production of pork and wheat. Pork.
It's our only shit. We should make better use of not being animals or cereal grain ourselves.
What's bad about cereal grain? Having enough food could be a precursor for greater things.
Yes, having food is means to an end, but the left never talks about the end, only the means. Caps are likewise suckers, constantly sleepless in worry. It's our only
It's bad about
shit.
animals. Animals are cute.
Nothing. Animals are cool, guys. I like animals too.
Cool guy.
But that doesn't mean I have to be one myself.
Don't want to be this kind of animal anymore. Oh. Does this mean no? Tell me more about the left-right business.
I prefer not to. Both ask the wrong questions. Any spark of light from either one is accidental. Their combined movement's only concern is producing enough pig and wheat for everyone. The end goal of humanity. The original mistake was assuming that words have more being than bodies. That's what led us astray, far from our true lives, but we may yet find a way back.
I mean, I don't know. There is something to that. The idea of words being like it's like the stock certificate we got. Just the idea of like, I don't know. It's kind of we are relying on words a lot of the time. It's like, what have I heard recently? The idea of like if like a school has like let's say like a list of policies in it that are like, you know, you have to dress a certain way, you have to do this and that. like, you know, literally you're not supposed to vape in the bathrooms or whatever. It doesn't mean that doesn't happen there. It's just like,
Yeah.
it's like saying this text is words are a real thing isn't really like good. It's kind of like it's kind of like faking it and not being progressive by doing that. I don't know.
Whatever this true life is, you feel it's the real centerpiece of this mythology.
Well, that was certainly stimulating. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, got the streamer to talk about something weird. I want to ask you about something else now.
His eyes flicker.
What did Tiago tell you about the church?
The Crabman's been lurking here.
He has so
for a
much to talk
while.
about.
He's experienced things. Things that give off bad signs. As far as we can tell, the Ubies built this place about 320 years ago as a sarcophagus.
What? You mean there are dead bodies here?
Not like a literal sarcophagus. I'm just being metaphorical.
Metaphorical. What's it for?
Encasement, confinement of something they were afraid of.
Oh, that's an SCP.
Something new and unheard of on the Isola. I think that's what the Crabman is experiencing when he climbs around upstairs.
Looks up into the darkness beyond the beams.
Like, this is some old world shit the Ubies had heard about. I thought the best way to deal with it was to build a church surrounding it to contain it.
Sounds like a job for the remote viewers division.
I doubt it. I don't even think the Ubies properly understood it. What it does. But it's what this Sona person is looking for and trying to measure.
Nods toward the woman.
It'll be fruitless though. She won't be able to measure it. People like that always want to measure everything. All those things they really can't.
The wood creaks as a gale blows by. Outside, dust particles fall through the darkness, settling down on the age-bleached floorboards. The structure does not feel particularly durable.
This building seems less than structurally sound.
No, it's pretty fucking unsound if you ask me. They should have built a club for anodic music around it instead.
He grins.
Anodic music will definitely contain whatever we're dealing with.
His words echo in the chamber.
And if it can't, well...
He shrugs non-committedly. What makes you think Sona's going to fail?
Seems to be the trend around here,
Ooh.
doesn't it? You can't measure shit like this. It's not like substance.
I found a doomed commercial area in Martinez proper. Maybe it's the same thing the Ubies were trying to contain?
Like a concentric ring spreading out. The struggling villages.
The young man rubs his chin in silence, then mumbles.
And that is what caused the communards to fail in defending the beachhead. Yeah, a lot of failure has gone down around here.
He's put some things together, I guess. You think there's any merit to the theory?
I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. It's not a thing we can answer, cop man. Even I have limits. I'm a limited psi person.
How about me? How limited is my size? It's pretty limited, yeah. Well, if it's without substance, I guess there's nothing to worry about.
Maybe you can figure things out,
Ooh.
cop man. I think we got on a good level here. The signs are syncing up well.
Ooh. I kind of want to finish talking to him, but then I guess we'll head out for a bit, and then we'll talk to the other ones later.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to talk more about this place.
So you just like tell this guy to do this thing. You spend an hour talking to the other dude and leave.
Yep.
Dead body, spirit entered. What is there to talk of?
So this will probably minus one of our morale again. Just clicking this, we want to see where it'll go.
The mass murderer? Okay.
Oh, nope, we're good.
Sure.
You mentioned true life. You mentioned true blood. What would that be like?
But life is true if it's free from fear. An eternal division among oneself. And others,
I think Noid would watch True
mankind,
Blood.
there's
I think Noid
seeds
would.
of greatness in it. Germany will come, a return to trueness. It will be hardcore.
Noid looks like he would fit in True Blood.
Yeah.
Truly,
yeah.
though. I'm like, a life is true if it's free from fear free from fear and internal division amongst oneself. Others, mankind, that's has the greatness in it. Okay. Germinal. Germa.
German.
Will come. Turn to trueness. How would you go about returning to this true life?
Beats and bright lights to shatter falsehoods. Nerve impulses for the collective body. We are
Similarly,
very
Noid
much
would
alike
watch
in
German.
basic structure. An hard enough beat would awaken everyone to a truer calling. In unity.
I guess dancing helps with that, sure.
Just like that. The speed freak is right in your face, his eyes burning. His comrades look on worriedly. The young man is dead serious about this.
So you're advocating a noise-based... So you're advocating a noise-based society.
Many non-Occidental cultures share a beat at their art. Thus, they are closer to true, hardcore life. There's just never been enough of them, and they had to rely on some extremely basic percussion.
I don't think there's anything to be said about there's too much thinking. I think we need to think more and party less. That's what I'm thinking. Who would ever advocate partying more? You keep mentioning hardcore. What does it mean? What does it mean to you?
Utmost dedication. Thoughts from the spinal cord. It's a potent superlative as well. Egghead usually has a better concept of the hardcore. He just really likes saying hardcore.
Hardcore!
Yay! His friend shouts from behind his mix table with a smile surpassing your own in wideness. Oh, well, not anymore. A total moon face, and eyes full of naive wonderment. Wow, beautiful. That was vague. Dedication, something else, superlative.
Maybe you're being too specific about it. Try consulting with your spinal cord.
Shivers, I need you. Let's change the subject.
Oh yeah.
Whoa.
Sure thing.
Ooh.
Oh, I got the key. Realize the bees. Whoa. Hardened up your leisure.
Pericarnus Synesium.
Thank you. Is love. Okay. Let's see if we can have any concept points, and then we'll move on. Very good. I don't think we have much concept clothing. New signs, new ideas, new beginnings. Oh, what was I just saying? I was wrong. Just a couple points actually, like, usually makes a pretty big difference in the percentages. Yeah, got 2 here. Didn't know we have so much thinking clothes. It's like my smoking jacket.
I think Discord randomly disconnected me.
Oh, I noticed a little... Oh, yeah. Yeah, your guy's gone there now. Okay, well...
There he is, we're back.
Oh, yay. And I think it's in the correct proportions. I don't even have to edit it. That's great. Sweet.
Yo, man. What's on your mind?
I was just mentioning that, just like, I only think I added 2 concept points, but it turned like a 25% to a 50%. Like, 2 points really do make a difference in this game. Wait,
Yo,
It was literally like, dum-dum-dum, like I was back in. Like,
oh, gotcha. Okay, this is pretty good odds. But what would help? What would give us another to concept? Oh, I think we got a smoke.
ooh,
A little treat for our thoughts.
surely you can smoke in a church.
God would want this.
This outfit kind of slaps though.
Holy shit. Ooh. Oh, this I would club with this man.
Uh-huh.
Fuck. Come on. Oh. There we go. I love that gives you the chemical. Yeah. Whoa.
Yo, man.
Oh yeah.
What's on your mind?
Internalize the hardcore aesthetic. Don't just nod along. Really feel it. Really feel it.
Dedicated, hyperactive, unified.
Godly.
You'll have to add something of your own to understand this list of loosely formed qualities called
Ooh.
hardcore. You need your own entry. Make it.
That's hardcore.
Test your limits. Surpass them. Dance till you drop. Dance till you die, if you must. This is for your posse. They got to keep it up. They got to move. You are the major mic enforcer.
Holy shit. I've got the money. I've got the place. You've got the figure. You've got the face. Let's get together. We're jumping all over the world.
Let's call the whole thing off.
I'm going to truly wreck myself as a machine of modern party in a final showdown between flesh and spirit. I am the law. I want to have fuck with you. Okay, like it's a choice. You know it feels unfair. There's a party everywhere.
It feels unfair.
I love it. I don't seem to have anything to add to the core. Well, I'm definitely gonna add this to the core.
Say that again.
I want to have
fuck
fuck
with
with
you.
you.
You know it, baby.
Wow. Wow. Oh fuck. This is happening. Okay. Fuck grammar. Yes. Not only have you internalized the hardcore aesthetic, you've also contributed to it. How harder core could you possibly become? Low core people come around to you to correct your typos. It's hardcore here, not hardcore there. Hardcore in a third instant. What's going on? Those aren't typos, man. That's how core hardness works. If you don't know hardcore from our happy core, what the fuck are you even talking about? I think that makes perfect sense. What are we getting rid of? Uh-oh.
We're not really using the if shirt slot empty option much, are we?
Wait, which one? Sorry.
They're called the Mama Kakwa. No, that wasn't it. Coach physical instrument, maybe? Yeah, that one.
So what is it about this one?
So it's +2 physical instrument if shirt slot empty. We're not really using
That's what
that
it says
much,
this
are
whole
we?
time? Oh my god. I didn't even know that. Okay. No, yeah, that's interesting though, but I think we have stuff that like gives us physical instrument anyway. So yeah, this one is pretty
Yeah, I feel like we don't need that.
good point. Yeah, this one's not that
Like we
great.
could get a shirt that has physical instrument and it's
Totally. Yeah, good point. I like that. And I would much rather have this hardcore thing try out. Yeah. Cool. Whoa, that's a cool little face for it. It's very aesthetic looking. Dang.
yeah, one might say hardcore aesthetically.
Okay, great. Talk to you later, Rick. The cops are out. Okay, well, time to keep things nice and cheery by going up here onto the boardwalk. And then maybe hobo time. I think those are two pretty big chapters there. Hobo time and doing what we're about to do here. So I feel like this is just like, come on, it's like it's inappropriate to keep this waiting. A big wine canister. Oh, it's open and empty. Moonshine probably smells like tasty fermentation. Ooh, I know that taste.
Yes?
All right.
The smell. It's awful and familiar.
Hold on. That is awful. Cover your nose. Isn't it just rotting fish?
It doesn't help.
Oh,
You can still smell it.
isn't it just rotting fish?
Don't be naive.
Oh, no.
Don't you recognize it? That hideous pungency. That faintly cloying sweetness. Only death smells like that. Something cold wakes in the pit of your stomach.
Ugh.
Fear.
Heads up, Lieutenant. Something's not right here.
The lieutenant has already brought a handkerchief to his nose.
You mean this one? Lieutenant's handkerchief. Caught you, game.
They come in packs of 3.
Well, I guess I might as well put on the better interface ones. So we're -2 interface right now. Careful, the floorboards look rotten and weak.
So run around on them.
Yeah. Hey, look what's over here. Coin-operated viewer has been out of order for years.
There's some tear, an empty cigarette package, and a crumpled kebab wrapper
Hey.
in the trash bin.
Yummy. That reminds me. See ya. Just making sure I grabbed everything.
There's some tear. 2
Examine the
empty
tear.
bottles of Tallulah vodka and a can of black potent porter is all you find. No, there's more in there.
Oh,
Liver strawberry.
19.
Plus some Pilsner bottles too. Better not pick them up. They seem unhygienic.
A tragedy.
The lieutenant looks in the can, eyes watering from the smell.
He shakes his head with genuine sadness.
Examine the cigarette package.
Whoever tossed it here was a heavy smoker. The brand name reads Red Astra.
Examine the kebab wrapper.
You see traces of mayonnaise and ketchup on it, as well as a tomato wedge. The
Aw.
wrapper reads Shish Kebab Revachol. It's hard to concentrate in the smell. The sea air brings some relief.
Stop messing with the coin viewer and hold on to something. The wind is so strong. Neat.
A man lies on the boardwalk.
Oh.
His limbs bent and neck turned at an unnatural angle. Right next to him is an empty bottle of spirits. In his cramped hand, a chewing gum wrapper. Half of his body has slipped between the cracked boardwalk, starting with the right leg. The fall has left him broken, contorted like a sad puppet. The smell is not as bad as a 2-week-old corpse, but it's definitely heading there.
See, we had time, Squint.
Yeah, the other corpse that we were dealing with was way fresher.
Hold on.
The lieutenant squats next to the corpse and examines his face. 2 bulging eyes stare back at him, void of any signs of life.
Lividity is faintly pronounced. Whoever this is has been dead for 2 days.
Oh.
No longer. We need to investigate.
He stands up and shivers as a gust of wind blows through his bomber jacket.
Another dead body. This is your job. Steel yourself. Calm now. Carefully. Just another day. Just another dead body. Breathe.
Thanks, composure. Study the man's clothes.
He's wearing mud-caked boots, beige trousers, and an old brown leather jacket with a bright blue lining. There are traces of kebab sauce on his chest.
Okay, well that adds up.
Kebab.
Yum.
A cool leather jacket with a bolt of blue? Oh no. This sounds terribly familiar.
Oh. Search his pockets.
You find some sunflower seeds and a rain-soaked library card folded into 2. His jacket feels sodden and heavy under your hand.
In a
Good.
pop to the
We
Lee,
should
I'll be
take a
right
look
back.
at that
Okay.
library card after this is done.
I think I'll continue without them. Just for I'm sure they can hear this too. So, study the man himself.
The man has fallen through a crack in the boardwalk and hit his head against the metal bench. Coagulated blood covers his black hair. One of his feet is still dangling through the hole.
The hoe.
You have to be quite inebriated to fall that bad. Well over a liter of pure effort.
Jesus.
3 bottles of wine or 1.5 of spirits.
My goodness. Examine his face.
His expression is dull, like the sea behind him. Drops of water shining on his moustache.
Ugh.
His eyes, empty and wide, look frightening in their frozen gaze.
I don't need my face to be this bloated. It's already bloated enough.
Height, 170 to 175 centimeters. Curly hair, stout build, age approximately
How many stouts did he
50
drink?
to 60 years.
50 to 60 years. Oh,
He was just about to head home. The first step back home proved to be his last.
yeah, poor guy. Study the surroundings.
There's some dried blood on the metal bench, right where the corpse's head rests. The floorboards are rotten and slippery wet around the hole. An empty bottle lies nearby. A chewing gum wrapper is clutched in his fist.
Examine the man's head.
A dried chunk of blood covers the hair at the back of his head. An open wound. It's sticky and cold to your touch. This is where he came out of himself, drop by drop, when he was unconscious. It took 3, maybe 4 minutes.
I don't see any other major wounds, do you?
No, just this one on the back of his head.
Seems like the head wound was fatal. It's exactly the shape of the bench.
Oh god, that sucks. Step on the floorboards.
The boards screech under the weight of the T500 ceramic sabatons.
Oh my
It's a
god.
good thing they're so light, because it's hard to determine whether it was the dead man's weight that caused the boardwalk to break. It definitely looks fragile.
That's cool that it was contextual enough to mention my boots.
You see waves churning below. Something cracks beneath your feet.
Examine the bottles.
A
The bottle.
0.75 liter Tallulah vodka with its cap missing.
Tallulah.
There's hardly anything left inside.
Cholula.
It's mid-market spirits with a slight touch of menthol. The man meant to enjoy himself, have a good time.
It's like Jaeger.
Tear all around us.
I know, I think Jaeger's supposed to be minty, so he said menthol. He looks at 2 other bottles near the coin-operated viewer, then at your yellow plastic bag. Oh, can I get those?
I'd prefer if you didn't collect them this time.
Fuck.
It's not proper.
True. It feels disrespectful.
Damn. I can't believe they're chastising me for wanting 20 cents. Examine the chewing gum wrapper.
Grabowski spearmint chewing gum.
Aw,
Green leaves
minty.
on the cover. The man's mouth is half agape from the terror of the fall.
Look in.
The blackness of death. Stench. You think you see white chewing gum too. Confirmed. Nearly the whole pack is there. Solidified on his lower rear teeth.
Ah,
He ate the whole pack, right? It's to cover the smell of alcohol before going home. The worst thing is, I've seen it before. Almost the same scenario. Even the chewing gum. It's always the same.
Lieutenant shudders from the cold. That's terrifying.
The entire boardwalk creaks in the wind as you take a step back.
Who is this man?
Looks like one of the locals. He'd have to know this spot to come here. You don't just walk over here.
He looks south the way you came.
But that's just a lazy assumption. What do you think?
A dead working class man with a bottle in his hand? Don't deceive yourself. You know who this is.
Thanks, Logic. We know who this is. It's the working class woman's missing husband, dead on the boardwalk.
The woman you met at the book stand? Why do you think it's her husband?
He looks at the bundle of flesh and rags lying on the ground.
Because it's the most working class death you've ever seen.
Fuck. Conceptualization challenging. Okay, well, if concept challenging check, which I can only happen with like what I'm currently smoking and wearing, says that, I might as well say that. The library card. He was supposed to return a book. No. This is the most working class way to go. Completely alienated and forgotten. Jesus Christ.
Yes, but what actual facts do you have that connect him with this woman you met at the book stand?
Yeah, duh. The leather jacket points at the man's clothes. It matches her description perfectly.
The bright blue lining? Well, he's
Damn.
definitely someone's husband.
Completed the quest. It's definitely someone's husband. He nods, then points at the ring on the man's left hand. I see. Well, he's definitely someone's husband because of the ring. What do you think happened here? I wonder.
Death by misadventure. He slipped and fell through the boardwalk. A truly unfortunate accident. If it wouldn't have been for that bench, he'd be alive.
Could it be related to the lynching Ruby? Yeah, could it?
No, I don't see anything that points in that direction. For now, let's treat this case as a simple, albeit sad, accident, unrelated to the murder case.
Yes, but what if there's a killer on the loose? 2 suspicious deaths in such a short time frame.
We should consider the possibility that we're dealing with a sequence killer here.
A sequence killer? There's nothing that connects those 2 bodies. This is a completely different case. An accident.
The lieutenant narrows his eyes in the wind.
What if all of this is staged? He could have seen something that night in the yard.
What if he witnessed something? All of this could be staged. We don't know the exact cause of death. Someone could have pushed him from the behind with the intention to kill. I'm just saying that we should be open to all possibilities. Start the witnessed one.
It's possible, but let's take it step by step. We still haven't identified the man.
Do you think he was drunk? Point at the bottle.
Oh, yes.
Lieutenant nods. What about alcohol poisoning and liver failure?
Some symptoms
That's
of
not real.
acute alcohol poisoning could have definitely played a role here. Severe confusion, respiratory depression, unpredictable behavior.
For YouTube's sake, though, alcohol poisoning is real. Liver failure is real. But, you know.
But I think that death arrived through head trauma,
Sorry.
not liver failure.
Yeah. Head trauma, not liver failure in this case. What about the kebab?
What about it? The deceased ate some kebab.
He shrugs.
Probably from a nearby place, maybe in the box.
Someone should be held responsible for this broken boardwalk. It's dangerous.
They'll seal this place off after the news reaches the coalition officials.
Yeah.
I doubt that they have enough resources to actually repair the boardwalk.
It's just a bunch of planks over the cold ocean.
Not that sealing it off would keep anyone away.
Mm-hmm.
All it does is keep the city council's hands clean.
He smiles sourly. Right.
It does seem to be a pretty straightforward misadventure, although there's still a question of identifying the body.
I'm back.
Welcome back. What should we do with him? There was just a lot of talking about the body if you didn't hear.
I was tuned in, don't worry.
Oh, great. What should we do with him?
From where I stand, I can see 2 options. We either take the case and follow the leads to identify the body on our own, or we report back to the station and leave this for our colleagues to handle.
We're just doing lots of stuff here to get through our thought cabinet, essentially, and it's working pretty well. We're like a fourth of the way there.
Woo!
Nice. Hold on, what about field autopsy?
A field autopsy isn't necessary if the cause of death doesn't appear to be criminal, and this looks like a simple accident to me.
Okay, but Kim, what if?
I'd say we should just write down head trauma and leave it at that. Let's
Yes.
keep this detour as short as possible.
I got
The
excited.
sooner we get back to finding Ruby, the better.
Got excited because I saw the word, it ends with the word sloppy, so. Yes, but isn't that kind of sloppy?
Maybe, but we don't really have much time or resources to spare. The guys at processing will take care of the rest.
Guys at processing love sloppy. Kim knows. Okay, so we found him. We should finish this. I'll do it.
Alright, we should first examine the library card you found. Then we can call the station from my kinema. Let them know we are taking the case.
Aw, this folded up library card. Folded library card. A library card found from a pocket of the dead man on the Martinez boardwalk. It's still slightly damp to the touch. The cover bears a stamp of Jamrock Public Library.
The library card is folded into 2 and still slightly wet to the touch. The front side reads, Central Jamrock Public Library Card, issued to Billy Mejean, expires July 53.
Okay, well, what's that supposed to tell us? Look inside.
Whoever owns this card is an avid reader. You find a list of books written in blue pencil.
Oh, that's so fun.
Radio thriller. Stand a little less between
It,
me
like, tracks
and the sun. The last
the
one
stuff
on
you've
the list is
previously read.
The
That's cool.
Glinted Curve by M. Theobald. A library stamp indicates that the book has been returned.
Aw.
Most of these titles seem to be in the sci-fi genre. Some thrillers too.
I've never dealt with a library card that has some sort of like on physical paper
No, yeah.
tracking
It's
of
only
it.
in the book. It tracks who's had it, you know.
Yeah, I've seen those cards and the wild people that could potentially have checked it out however many, like at this point, tens of years ago.
Yeah.
So neat. I forgot where or like what video I watched or something. It was probably like a Jacob Geller video or something. I don't know, but just talking about I forget. What was it? It was about. I know the video was about like direct inspirations that J.R.R. Tolkien took for Lord of the Rings, and so they actually recently found, like within the past however many years, some library books they took out that they thought were like inspirations for The Hobbit and stuff. And because they found them, it's like, yeah, definitely they were influencing him because the dates were before The Hobbit came out. So it's so neat. Yeah. Look at the backside, but please.
If lost, please return the card to the library. Dial 005 02 55211 or visit us at Moreau Street, 78.
Go on a road trip.
Business hours, 900 to 1800.
Good. We
Oh,
should
it's still
give them
open.
a call from my kinema. See if we can learn anything about Billy Méjean.
Good idea. There was plenty of information here to go by.
Thanks for action speed. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that whole time we were supposed to ask Egghead about the aux cord, but instead we talked to Noid for like actual
and then we
hours.
just left.
And then left. Fantastic. Anything change here? Because we've examined him now. I'm wondering.
There's some tin.
No. Said there were bottles here, Kim. Where?
He said you couldn't have them,
I know.
Raphael.
God. The pain.
Kim's authority is stopping you from seeing them highlighted.
His eyebrow raise has put me into submission. Love my +2 crowbar. I'd wield that around if I could. It's like, and he holds it like Sora holds a keyblade. It's just it's pointed away.
Well, you don't want your legs knocking into that bad boy.
I know the pain. Kanema. Ba-ba-da-da-da. Kanema.
Kojima?
Inside,
Kojima.
you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out tool.
Radio.
This is Precinct 57.
Hello.
How may I assist you?
Please connect me with Sylvie again. Please. I feel like I've gotten at least one more point of empathy since. Okay, yeah. Connect me with Jamrock Public Library.
Hold on, officer. I've got Central Jamrock Public Library on the line, and I've already introduced you to the librarian.
Yeah.
Connecting the call in 2, 1.
Have you used Raphael?
Mm-hmm.
How can I help you, officer?
Okay, we seem to be dealing with the critic. A male librarian answers the call.
He sounds worried, yet ready to assist. This is how people get when the police call.
I'm looking for any information that you can provide about Billy Méjean, a reader.
Billy Méjean, you said. Give me a moment, I'll have to check our database.
He puts the phone, he puts down the receiver. That's the sound of the hard drive.
Pleasant.
On Moreau Drive in central Jamrock.
Yes.
In a darkened hall lit by orange desk lamps, far away from the noise outside. A middle-aged man taps commands into an old radio computer. A printout falls on the desk. Behind him, a lonely reader scours some dusty bookshelves, looking for a paperback.
See a paperback writer?
Yes, hello, are you still there? I found Billy Méjean's home address, is that alright?
Oh, cool.
No phone number, unfortunately.
Okay. You can hear him fiddle with the printout. Yeah, home address is fine.
Here we go, sir. Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 33B, apartment number 20.
Oh, that's really close
It's
by.
in Martinez, I believe. Cape Side Apartments, it says.
Nice way
yeah.
to break into a house. Wait.
Yeah, we have probable cause now.
That's where the smoker on the balcony lives.
Oh, shit.
isn't it?
Ooh. Do you know any other information on Billy Majon?
It says here that they returned their last book just a few days ago, but I wasn't at work that day.
Do you know someone who was?
Marie?
Covers the phone with his hand.
Do you remember a reader named Billy Majon?
Yells into the other room.
They returned a Tybalt book the other day.
You hear someone answer from afar.
Maurice, what?
Oh.
A woman yells.
Ooh.
Then, yes. Okay, if it was the police, she starts explaining something.
Yes, it was my colleague Marie. She said that it was Billy's husband who returned the book.
Oh.
He also asked for this new sci-fi release, Lowe's Radio City 87, but we don't have it yet.
So Billy Majon is a woman, not a man. How did your colleague know that it was her husband? That's fun that we, like, if we didn't continue talking, like, it was the last option. If we didn't choose to press on, we wouldn't have realized this.
Marie knows Billy. She's been working here longer than me. Sometimes her husband returns some books for her.
And then goes for a little drink later. On the lookout.
Do you know the husband's name?
Sorry, no. Marie only knows him by sight.
Can Marie describe to me what the husband looked like?
Marie!
A moment passes.
She said it was an older man, and that she's pretty sure he'd had a drink or two the last time she saw him.
So, what are you wearing?
1 second.
He looks down and checks what he's wearing. No, the librarian turns away from the phone again and relays the question.
Sorry, Marie wasn't really paying any attention to that.
A loss, or a shame, for all of us. Thank you, that's all from me. I have no other questions. End call with the library.
Happy we could help. Goodbye, officer.
Goodbye, officer.
Ta-ta!
Ta-ta. The librarian hangs up the call, gets redirected back. Sorry, he hangs up and the call gets redirected back to the station with a soft click.
Anything else you need from me?
Well, let's back out for a sec.
57, over and out.
In the cabin.
Okay. Do we talk to Kim? What do we do? I mean, I guess we could report the body.
Yeah, I think that's the next step in it.
Okay. Oh. So, okay. I remember now, kind of. We do need to go to her, but she wants to know, like, where's the body when we tell her. And so...
Yeah.
It's probably best to report to call about the body before calling her, right? Yeah, okay.
Inside, you see a set of stereo.
Yeah, no, he's still there.
Where's the body? About that. I have a bit of a penchant for leaving them out.
Yeah. I have to report dead body on the Martinez boardwalk, please.
1 moment.
You can hear her shuffle through some papers.
Can you please describe the body? Age, sex, cause of death?
Not too old. Yes. Soon. Okay, and an undefined middle-aged man, height 170, 175 centimeters. Dark hair, medium build, looks like he fell through a hole in the boardwalk and hit his head against the metal bench.
We suspect he might have been inebriated when he fell.
Inebriated.
There were bottles all around him, and traces of vomit on his shirt.
Can't a man have hobbies?
Yeah. What the heck?
Any signs of violence?
This whole game has been kink shaming.
or is it that they like all of these kinks?
Yeah, they're being really inclusive here. That's a very positive spin on it. No, seems like it was an accident.
No field autopsy necessary.
We could have gone serial killer route, but I decided to be respectful.
You can hear her quickly typing in the background.
What about his belongings? Did you examine his clothes?
He was wearing boots, trousers, and an old leather jacket with a bright blue lining. I found a library card from his pockets.
Any information on the library card?
It's from Central Jamrock Public Library. It belongs to someone named Billy Majon.
Good. You have a lead. Do Do you and Lieutenant Kitsuragi want to take the case, or should I assign it to someone else?
We're taking the case.
I have assigned the case to Lieutenant Kitsuragi. Please follow up on this library lead to identify the man. We'll send someone to take the body to the morgue. That's all for now. Thank you for reporting in. Is there anything else I can do for you?
All I'm saying is the library was first in the order of operations here, even though, like, all this context is so, you know, pre-saying the library stuff. So interesting that.
57.
We could talk to Sylvie.
Captain, you
I really wanted to. Cool. Honk. Batonk. Ah. I can't believe we actually did this, like, quest. It usually takes forever for me to do it. The one that's the painting the wall, I mean. The no parking. Nah, yeah, this is probably it, yeah.
a weathered brown door. The number reads 20.
20.
Something smells good.
Ooh.
Soup alongio.
Ooh.
The lieutenant motions to you to go ahead and knock.
Knock with your crowbar.
This is the door. You already know it's the right door. This is going to be so hard.
I'm doing it. Wait, we already did it. Fuck. I want to use a skill point. Maybe we should save them. I'm getting too gung-ho about it. We need to calm down. Also, why are some of these, like, so unhighlighted? I'm just noticing that. Like, the coloring on, like, half of these are really gray. I wonder if it has to get, like, to, I think, I would say 4, but this one has 3, so I don't know what's desaturating these ones.
Also, empathy has 3 and it's fine. So.
Uh-huh. Yeah, look at this, like, Encyclopedia has 2, or, well, that's a bad example.
Maybe...
Oh, it's all the ones I don't have points in. Interesting. Good observation, Leon. I haven't put a single point into any of those. I see. Neat. Yeah, I mean, we're kind of like, we really, you know, buffed ourselves up for most of the things in physique, so that's why we haven't really. Just thinking. I feel like we could use one in hand-eye coordination, you know, going forward.
Yeah.
So that's just a safe bet.
Gonna have to eventually make sure that that's good.
And we also have a thought cabinet we're very much considering using. Fair weather one.
A weathered brown.
Oh wait, actually,
This is the.
let's just maybe get some clothing on too. Whatever, but maybe for decency's sake. Something we usually don't care much about. Do we have any empathy glasses? We have an Inland Empire one. We can -1 perception, I think. A pain threshold. These are concept stuff, so we can really change out our tops. I'm sorry, tops, for changing you out.
Yeah, the bottoms are tired.
Tagging you out. Oh man, why am I Raphaël looking so pudgy right now?
Everything clipping through everything.
Yeah, it is. We're so booted up too. Do we have 2 bullets? We do. Wow. Useful. Drama.
Especially useful without our gun.
Yeah. Really wonder if that'll ever get solved before we get the signatures. Doubt it.
A weathered salute. This is the door.
Hold on,
You
Kim. We
already
should
know
discuss
it's
this
the right
before we
door.
move on. What should we expect?
This is going
Also,
to
hi,
be-
Leon.
You're right.
If I didn't say hi.
It's true.
Alright, let's talk this through. He looks at the apartment door and lowers his voice a bit.
You hear light footsteps passing by the door and some folk music playing on the radio.
Aw.
We have our first preliminary identification. In all likelihood, the deceased is the husband of Billy Méjean. We need to confirm these, as well as deliver the death notification to Billy herself. Now, delivering a death notification is never an easy task. There's a reason why it's often called the most stressful part of our job. This is why it's usually done in pairs.
Yeah.
You got this. I'll be monitoring reactions, ready to act if necessary.
You have any advice on how to tell her he's
Dead? Just don't say that you know how they feel. You don't.
okay?
Good advice.
Thank you, empathy. Oh, empathy is what we need here, definitely. What if I don't want to do this? No, I mean, well, let's hear what he says.
Yes, it's hard. But there is no easy way to handle this information. It just has to happen, as soon as possible.
Okay, all right, I think I'm ready.
The lieutenant motions towards the door.
Just gonna put on my empathy clothes if I can. If I have any, I think I might not, but also did have that. Well, sorry, armor. I guess I won't be needing 2 authority right now. Oh, I found out, by the way, so this +1 to indirect modes of taxation. I think there's another pair of like clothing somewhere that has like, I think it was the very ordinary pants. It had like, so it had like a +1 to some sort of like thought cabinet. The point of them is just like if you wear them, you'll probably get the like thought pretty soon after. So they're really yeah, they're really not useful past that. So there's like no reason to wear them ever again if you already have the thought, especially. At least I think that's how it works from what I've read. One of the things about this game is that you will stick with that will stick with me as a concept is the station of breath. I don't remember that concept at the moment. Do you know what that crazy old cat's talking about? Saint? Old coot? Leon?
I don't know if I did that one, and also my last playthrough was a year ago, so if it wasn't in this one.
I'm just not familiar with that.
Let me Google it.
Sounds good. I actually don't have that many hats. We have 3. Oh, we have like 4 hats. Actually, that's all right.
Yeah, we haven't talked to any of the like militia guys yet. Like
okay. The guys that you see like on later on in the game, I guess, right?
I think so.
Okay, not like the 2 guys that are in the Petanque crater.
A weathered brown door.
Okay.
Some things.
Renee and whatever.
This is the door.
Knock.
Hello? Who is it?
A voice calls out from the other side of the door.
And someone turns down the radio.
To be fair, I know later on we meet like to be as vague about it as possible. Essentially 2 communists. Like it's brought up with the hanged man in the body on the pier. Oh.
I don't think we did in.
Maybe just in your playthrough.
Yeah,
might
have had the wrong skills.
Like a lot of things are like locked out of the experience depending on which skills you have. To be fair. Forgot where I was going with that, but look at the lieutenant's fist. First,
yeah.
He gives you.
I would look at his fist.
Encouraging nod.
Especially first.
Is this Billy Méjean's home? This is the police. Please open the door.
The police? A moment, please give us a moment.
You shuffle. You hear shuffling inside. You hear shuffling inside.
Tidying up. Nervously.
It's basically the universe's form of checking for a pulse, but they combine it with a pseudo-religious and spiritual context along with last rites. Oh, sounds neat.
There's fear in her voice.
Come in. The door is open.
She unlocks the door. Sounds very deep. Ooh. Lots of ways to percept in here. Oh, this song. An empty pack of red Astra cigarettes hidden under the bed. Wow, I just fucking sleuthed that out so hard. Same brand of cigarettes you found in the trash next to the deceased. Hello, detective. Hi, is this your kitchen? Packs of humanitarian aid macarons? Macaroni?
Macaronis,
I
like
didn't see that.
dehydrated food.
Mm-hmm. Some leftovers kept warm on the stove top. Smells like buckwheat and onions here. Oh, I'm sure that'll come up later. Hello, detective. The window's covered in old newspaper clippings. We can't afford curtains. Damn. A chalk-drawn height chart for children's growth over the years. Oh. Hello, detective. A textbook for high school. For mathematics, trigonometry mostly. Posters of contemporary pop stars adorn the walls. The clock is ticking away with an odd cheerfulness.
It's you from the book stand. Did you come to bring my cockatoo back?
She smiles nervously before the smile vanishes from her face.
I don't think I introduced myself properly. I'm Billy. Would you like something to drink?
She looks around the kitchen.
Tea? Lemonade? We're out of coffee.
The lieutenant has taken off his foggy glasses and is busy cleaning them in his handkerchief for now. You're on your own here. He must feel vulnerable without his glasses. Is this why he's letting you take the lead?
Not now.
I don't...
The lieutenant, he must feel vulnerable without his glasses. Is this why he's letting you take
I'm not really here for tea. Thanks, but I'm alright.
Is this about Victor, my husband?
Victor.
Is he in some kind of trouble again? I can come pick him up in the station if that's what.
She stops, her eyes trying to read answers from your face.
No, this is something much worse.
Something changes
Is he
in her
a
expression.
hospital? How bad is it?
How about some small talk before you break the news?
Oh, fuck. Kim gave me +4. Wow.
Kim is here.
Oh my god. Identified the leather jacket, identified the library card, discussed things through with Kim. Lieutenant's handkerchief. I have Lieutenant...
What? So you could offer it to her, probably.
True. Wow. That's awesome. Not, you know what I mean, but these are wild things that are so like, oh my god, we got here through all this. This impossible check here is going to be possible. So how have you been?
Leave.
Leave. I mean, maybe I should soften it still too, just to, you know, or should I just...
Yeah, rhetoric said to.
Mm-hmm. True, true. I've noticed you were cooking something.
People got to eat?
Hmm.
What is this about? Why are you suddenly asking me about my cooking?
So, how have you been?
How have I been? You're not here to discuss me. What is this about, officer?
Damn. I'm sure you want to hear this one too. So you live here with Victor, your husband, right?
It's me, Victor, and the kids here.
Fuck.
We have 2 daughters, Jenny and Jolie.
How old are your daughters?
Jolie is 16 and Jenny is turning 18 next month.
Wow. They live in the little room together. And where is everyone? I don't see anyone here home.
The girls are staying at their friend's place tonight. And Victor is out.
She swallows visibly.
Me too.
Don't come home.
He still hasn't come home? Oh, jeez.
No.
That's a horrible thing to ask. She stops.
Why? Do you have any news?
To your knowledge, did he make it to the library? Where was... yeah, I guess.
I think we can just do 5, like...
Mm-hmm. This is prolonging everything. There's something else I have to tell you.
She folds her hands across her chest. Here it comes.
No!
To be fair.
You've done this before.
Ooh.
Just keep
Whoa.
your focus.
I just feel bad that I did that to her. Those other 2 minus checks. God, do I just say he's
Too much
dead?
small talk.
Yeah. It's pretty wild. We could have prolonged that even longer. You were right to just go to 5. God, do I just say he's dead just like that?
Yes, that's the most important thing. Use that word.
Damn. Ma'am, I'm very sorry to say, but your husband, Victor Mejean, was found dead on the Martinez boardwalk.
What did you say?
She blinks.
A great and terrible spike. The blood freezes in her veins.
Your husband, Victor Mejean, is dead. I'm very sorry for your loss, ma'am.
Oh,
She touches her neck, her eyes pale like pearls in seaweed water.
oh. But he was just...
She looks at the kitchen table where 2 cigarette butts are still in the tray.
But he was just here. Alive.
We understand this comes as a huge shock. I want you to know that me and my partner are here for you if you have any questions. Take your time, ma'am.
What happened to him?
She turns to you. Her neck and cheeks are covered with red blotches. Her double chin is shaking. It's still early to say, but at first glance, it seems like he slipped and hit his head. An accident, he fell through the hole. I think, yeah.
Was he drunk?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
I see. And you just found him there, lying in the cold. How long had
It's
he
just
been
lying
there?
there. On the floor there.
If you say 2 days maybe, it will be etched in her mind forever.
It couldn't have been long.
She blinks, eyes welling up with tears, as her hand starts searching for something from the pockets of her dress. The handkerchief.
Yeah, here, take this. Give her the lieutenant's
Oh,
handkerchief.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, thank you.
She smiles, a small, terrified smile, then wipes away her tears. She looks.
We need another handkerchief, if you don't mind.
She looks disorientated. Uh-huh.
Is there anyone we could call for you? A friend, a family member, someone who could be here for you?
How many of those do you got on you?
No, no. I just need to tell my girls.
The air gets sucked out of her lungs suddenly.
It burns like acid.
Mhm.
God. Should I call them? Should I tell them to come home?
No. A day.
No, take a day to recover. You'll be better prepared when they come home tomorrow.
Good.
Yeah,
That's
he ain't getting more
probably
dead.
the right thing.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Give them a day out. She nods, but with a wretched expression.
Just tell me, what do I need to do next? Where is he? Can I see him?
We've taken him to the city morgue. The local coroner will be contacting you shortly to arrange the funeral.
Empathy is very
Here's
gentle
his
here,
number
Leon.
in case you want to contact him earlier.
He hands her a leaflet with the morgue's contact information.
Is there anything else that the RCM could do for you?
Empathy's so gentle here.
No, I'll call you if something comes up. I'm still...
Thank God, Raphael is too.
She rubs her face, runs her fingers over her cheeks that have become numb.
Thank you.
She looks
Thank
down.
you for telling me. I'll call if...
She runs out of breath.
These are her last reserves of strength. Her muscles will give in soon.
Again, very sorry,
Already,
ma'am.
She starts to shake.
We should step outside and talk.
The lieutenant nods at the woman, then looks back at you, his voice lowered. Set the library card by her, leave the room. Aww. Kim.
You did well.
Aw. The lieutenant says as soon
All I
as...
needed.
That's gotta recover a morale point, right? Him saying I did well. Lieutenant says as soon as you've left the apartment, the balcony feels cool and quiet, with a stunning view over the district. I could have done more. What now? Nod.
I'll call the station when we're finished with the day, and let them know the name of the deceased.
What about Billy and her kids?
They'll manage.
They have to. It's not your place to live their lives.
That's it?
That's it. We should get back to our case now that our duty here is done.
Right. This is This is closed. This is closed then.
Let's go.
Okay.
Woo!
Wow. Actual detectives. No, Tuesday's no longer there. Claudia. Explore the coast for signs. Interesting. Oh yeah, get yourself a personal brand strategist. I think that's Hobo Core. Wait, we'll see if how that goes. I think that's our next option, next task. Little birds tweeting.
What, like posting on X or?
Jeez. Have you seen X eat?
No, but I do have a like dedicated grok button on my home bar on
Oh
the app.
god. That's bad. Yeah. There's also like a new like what is it? Like community tab or like groups tab that's coming up. What I was
So just Uber Eats but worse, I guess. Is
No.
XE?
I was literally it's what people might be I think ironically using to say tweet. Getting rid of the T and the W and instead putting an X in front
So
of
there's
eat.
like so Zeet.
Yes.
Okay.
I didn't want to say it, but yeah, so Zeet, essentially.
No, I shan't be saying that.
No. It's not.
The same as the Blue Sky people call them skeets.
Oh boy, that's great. Well, that has a good purpose though. That's
Yeah, but I don't want to be like, oh, did you see that skeet?
every single time. Sorry, you're that weak, Saint. I thought more of you. No.
I hold a high opinion of the verbiage that I use.
Good, you should. That's a very good thing to hold on to.
Like dick and balls and arse.
Cock and nuts.
Hey, tequila.
Knockers, melons.
Yeah, Baps. Hey, tequila. Oh my gosh. Idiot doom spiral. A 30-something man clad in a two-piece Lycra TM tracksuit puts down his Pilsner and extends his hand in greeting.
Good to see you. How's business?
Oh, boy.
How's the whole reality situation treating you?
Shake his hand.
Not
So
well.
what's happening?
No. So what's happening? He picks up his beer. Wait, tequila?
Yeah, tequila sunset.
Wow.
How are the high concept reality based adventures proceeding?
We must have talked to him because he knows everything about us.
Good. These people know your true name.
Heard my name.
Looks like it has preceded you, Mr. Sunset.
Wow.
On that later.
Leon's tequila sunset pilled, I can tell. Not too hot. I'm on my 50-year losing streak. I'm on a 50-year losing streak. I don't know. People tell me I'm a cop. I'm getting used to it.
A superstar cop.
Yeah, that's right. Oh. I am the law. I like the one where it's like, yeah, people are telling me I'm a cop, right?
It's good to hear that you're on top of things. Talking about used to, did you know that I used to be a real mover and shaker?
Ooh.
What do you mean you? You still seem like a mover and shaker.
I think you can shake her too. Shake a thing or two. He thoughtfully picks at his shit-stained Lycra TM shirt.
Sadly, things aren't going that well in Idiot Doom Spiral Land. Haven't found those keys yet, haven't won that great piece of ass back. No word from my business buddies.
He takes a sip from his beer.
Business buddies, huh? This guy
Ooh.
might be just what we're looking for.
Ooh.
Ask him if he knows any personal brand strategists who can help you out.
I wonder who he'll say. But what is Tequila Sunset? You keep saying it.
It's you. You're Tequila Sunset.
How do you know this?
We've met before. Don't you remember?
No.
Aha. Do you want to know how Tequila Sunset came to be?
He takes a sip from his beer.
Tequila.
Tequila.
Tequila Sunset. Something ominous there.
For some reason, the name Tequila fills me with foreboding. May maybe I shouldn't learn what this means. Nope. What it means. Go on.
Mm-hmm. Let me take a sip to moisten up my cords.
Relatable.
Tequila Sunset rolled into Martinez last Friday. And by Tequila Sunset, I mean you. The man, the myth.
Wait, did we meet on Friday?
Hey, let's not jump
Hey.
ahead of ourselves. This is your story. Stop interrupting.
Audience, wake up. He takes another sip, then continues.
You got here on Friday to solve a case, hoping to be the early bird who gets the worm.
Ooh.
And by the worm, I mean the buzz. Because as far as I know, all you did was get piss drunk. Word on the street is you went around the local hostel telling people that you're a police officer, and that it would be really fucked up if you shot yourself in the head, right in front of you.
Wow, this sounds like us.
Pretty high concept, if you ask me.
He's a fan.
Oh yeah,
More and more like us.
that's totally your style. The lieutenant's brow is furrowed. He's listening as casually as he can.
Oh yeah, not the first time this comes up. Not the first time this comes up. Okay, cough awkwardly. Yeah, sure, I did that thing. What of it? Let's play cool. Please, continue.
It was a late Saturday night when we, the Union of Moribund Alcoholics, were getting our drink on. Nothing remarkable about this. We get our drink on 24/7. Makes everything warm and
It's like
glowing.
AA, but better.
I trust you know the feeling.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
One moment we hear the sound of a motor carriage revving up
Meow.
somewhere on the plaza, followed by a series of dings and bangs.
The beat goes on and on and on and on.
Do you remember the sound of wood cracking? The billboard.
Naturally, loud noises
mother's
pique
name.
the interest of anybody owning a pair of ears. That's just the reality we're in.
I want to get off the story train right now. Naturally.
Anyway, there was a brief silence. A gasp of silence, if you will. Followed
A gash
by
of
real
silence.
commotion. We heard the carriage careening towards the coast at top speed. Sounded like someone jumped the canal. We grabbed our brewskis and rushed to the jetty. Never underestimate the speed of an alcoholic.
They have no control over it, so they can go way faster than you can.
3 men are standing
Oh, shit.
on a wooden platform extending out from the shore of a dilapidated fishing village. Their cheeks red, spirits high, beers in hand, eyes glazed over.
What we saw was a sight to behold. A beat-up police carriage containing you. Right there on the beach. You revved the engine and screamed at the top of your lungs. The time hath come! So, naturally, being the curious cat I am, I asked what time hath come. To which you replied, the time hath come for Tequila Sunset, the end of all things.
Say nothing. It's more dignified that way. Every word I said of that was true. Tequila Sunset will break the looms of reality.
Yeah, looms. Why not?
Why not?
Then you jammed the pedal and plowed right off the jetty and through the ice.
Legend. Legend.
Your hands cramp on the steering levers.
Feeling my hands.
We ran towards the ice whilst you crawled your way out, miraculously unhurt.
This is a good story.
Covered in seaweed and shit. Like some kind of sea monster.
Like a horny sea monster.
When we finally got there, you were sitting on the beach crying. You said that your badge and uniform were in the car. It was too late to get in there, though. The carriage had sunk too deep. Recognizing a brother
Well, that
in
explains
need,
a lot.
we offered our
Yeah.
condolences and invited you to party with us.
It's quite the
which you
corroboration.
naturally agreed to.
What else was there to do? Thank you, brothers, for your helping hand.
I get high with a little help with my friends.
We asked about the whole Tequila
Get drunk.
Sunset thing, and you told us it was your name now, and insisted that we all call you that from then on.
It's not my name. I'm Raphaël Ambrosius Costeau. That's what you should call me. So, wait. So is Tequila Sunset an event or a name?
I'm not sure. I think you were the event. tequila sunset. You know, as opposed to a tequila sunrise, which is long gone.
Yeah, I think that's actually the name, the alcohol beverage.
Jamiroquai have a song called Hot Tequila Brown.
Huh. That's. I mean, I'd put that on. Sure, I'd like to see what's going on there.
And in the lyrics, he says, "I'm hot tequila brown."
This is direct
So
reference.
does that mean that with 7 degrees of separation, I can connect Raphael and Jamiroquai?
I think so. I imagine you're the first ever too. Yeah, of course, Raphael.
Nah, that.
Hey, apparently they're popular on TikTok. I don't know.
Tequila sunset. Just embrace it, brother.
Excuse me. When something's popular on TikTok, that means one like 5 seconds of a song is popular on TikTok. That can't.
Yeah, same difference for TikTokers.
Did that mean they know what like tequila brown is? What fucking? You think they have any clue?
Maybe it's that bit from the song.
Oh, I need
Want to
extra
see the
7.
TikTok dance for the hot tequila brown?
Me too. How long did we party for?
Hours. It was an all-night drink-a-thon. Then, at some point, I think it was Sunday morning, you got belligerent and wanted to talk about Revacholian women.
Go on.
How they're beautiful and also whores and so on.
Is that a problem?
How one of them fucked you real bad. After a short while, you crossed the event horizon, looked sullen, got up, and left without saying anything.
Wow, that's quite a story.
Yeah, I bet Tequila's a fucking legend around the precinct. You must be proud to work with him.
If you only knew.
He loves
That means
us.
he's really proud.
Mm-hmm. Did I mention losing anything else? I'm curious.
Beside your gun and your badge, you said something about your hope or heart or something. To be honest, the details are a little hazy. In retrospect, I guess you lost your motor carriage too? That's a big one.
I want to hear this. Did I say anything about my colleagues?
You told us that they were a bunch of fucking losers whose main interest was cramping your style.
A bunch of fucking losers.
It's more like you were cramping theirs.
No specifics, though.
Empathy.
It was more about you that night. You were the star of the show.
Yeah, did we talk about politics?
Yeah, you said that it was okay that you crashed your carriage because the spectral hand of the market was guiding you.
Oh, that's ultra liberal.
This was before you started talking about how the pinkies were always trying to fuck you.
Not, I mean, it's true though. We're not saying we're against it, but they definitely like to fuck. From what I've seen firsthand. Did you get a feel what kind of a cop I was? I wanted to talk about Superstar Cop.
You kept calling yourself a goddamn
Yes.
superstar.
Yeah.
You cleared 501 cases.
We doubled the number.
As you've already determined, the actual number is just over 200.
Yeah.
But what's a little embellishment between friends?
Forgot you're a dirt.
I lie to my friends all the time. And yeah, we're dirty capitalists, Leon.
I'm
Yeah.
so sorry to say it. Unfortunately, we need money in this existence.
No thanks
Even though
to
we
the
sleep in a
squares of the
shack.
precinct, as you put it.
Squares, yeah. Sure, let's. I mean, I like. What about the person who fucked me? I want to hear about my ex thing.
You were pretty vague about it, but you kept saying you got fucked real hard, and that we've all been fucked too.
Please,
Oh.
don't open that door.
Wow, it was a good idea that I didn't press it before.
No one's fucked me. I do the fucking around here.
Everard, is that you?
Abigail.
Abigail!
It seemed pretty painful, to be honest with you. If I had to guess, I'd say you're still working through some shit.
Did I say anything about the chase?
Yeah, you said it was no biggie and you'd solve it in no time. And that you didn't need anyone to do it. You're doing it solo now.
So much tear I wish I could pick up here.
A lot of cops go solo and hermit once they reach that level of alcoholism.
They're not finished drinking from them, Squint.
He's sorry for the hermit cop.
I shouldn't rush them, you're right. And also, I'm sure they're feeling them too. I don't need to hear anymore.
It's a hard thing for a man to confront.
That's what I think about you
his past.
sometimes, Squint.
That's why I avoid mine at all costs.
What do you think about me? What are you talking about? What?
Sometimes they refill them too.
Oh no. I mean, what do you guys do around here?
We are saving the world.
He looks at his comrades.
Please don't go.
He
Don't go.
begs the man in the pipe.
Okay, we're drinking. We're drinking alcohol. That's what we're doing. I tried to save the world once, a long time ago,
Butterfly.
with enterprise, creativity, and willpower. But that didn't work out.
That didn't work out.
So now, it's a pirate's life for me.
Yarhar. Oh, have you seen a red-haired woman named Ruby around here lately?
Can't really remember seeing any women after losing my keys.
Oh. Wait a minute. I think I remember stuff about his past. We'll see. We'll hear about it, but the keys thing is pretty interesting.
It's a touchy topic. He hasn't got laid in ages.
Oh. You seem like you're characterized by your storytelling ability. Want to tell me another one sometime, baby?
Whoop-de-doo. So now I'm a fucking storyteller. Right. Why not? Better than a beach bum.
Yes, I want to tell me how you became idiot doom spiral?
It depends, really. Are you willing to help me out?
The gleam in his eyes and the slouch in his posture is so incredibly familiar.
You want booze, don't you?
I don't want it, man. I need it.
His eyes light up.
Can't tell stories without it. Dry stories are boring, see?
I have a thought cabinet to... Oh, it's almost done, actually.
So, have you got anything for good old idiot doom spiral? A bottle for a story. Seems fair to
Lie.
me.
Let's give him the Pilsner.
Not
Yeah, he
much,
seems to like it.
but it will do.
It's like the cheapest thing, too. Grabs the bottle from your hand and uncorks it immediately.
Hey, Spiral Boy, you gonna share that?
Aw. Rosemary. One of the other bums interjects.
Don't call Abigail.
Shut up, guys. I'm telling a story.
Shut the
here.
fuck up.
Something happened to you. Something happened to me, too. My actual name is George. But
George.
around here, you already know. I was once a reasonably high net worth individual.
Relatable.
A founder / junior partner at a high concept creative services agency. When my story begins, I had just landed a major contract with an insurance firm.
Go on.
I used the profits from my agency to finance what I called a cultural incubator. Abstract value generation, value per person, high concept stuff.
The meaningless stuff.
I developed the paradigm, worked within the paradigm, but the burden of leadership weighed heavily on me. So I went jogging every so often to keep myself sane.
Wait, how many people did you have working for you?
22 full-time employees, an all-star team, a potentially historical set of individuals. Worrying about them
Is
all
Jordan
kept me
Belfort?
up well into the morning hours.
Did the jogging help?
We can only
It
hope
did.
one way.
Mm-hmm.
With my trusty Sansarin
Quaaludes?
tracksuit, I felt like I could conquer the world. But now dreams are worn thin, much like my tracksuit.
Oh. He says thoughtfully, brushing dust off his, again, shit-stained pants. What happened?
One day I left on my evening run. As you
Well,
may
I think
know,
he shit
it's
his pants,
impossible to
but-
clear your head
Implied.
when you're distracted by the sound of keys jangling in your pockets.
He shakes the bottle and makes a ringing sound.
His eyes are clouded. His dilated blood vessels encircling his irises like stinging brambles.
Wonder what that implies.
His eyes are your eyes.
Oh.
So I removed the key ring and put the keys for the front gate and the apartment into different pockets to stop the jangling, you see? At least, that was the plan. I was halfway done with my usual lap when it started to rain. The reality situation became very wet, very quickly.
How wet are we talking here, exactly?
Wet,
Yeah, give me the
okay?
details.
It was raining really hard.
Wet, okay? There's a trace of derision in his voice.
Derision, yeah.
Is that just like being upset, or?
Yeah, just like annoyed.
I made my way back home and discovered that I didn't have the key to the front gate.
Fuck.
I'd mixed it up with the key to the letterbox.
Oh
which
no.
was useless. Naturally, the situation required me to climb over the gate, which I did. There was no climbing down because I slipped and landed on my ass.
Youchie. I would have landed on my feet. I've got feline reflexes.
That's the tequila they know.
Hell yeah.
No, you don't.
Fuck.
Whatever. The point is, reality was looking rather grim just then.
No.
Me lying on my ass in a mud pit in the middle of a heavy shower. But when life knocked me down, I always got up.
Never gonna get you down.
So I made my way across the yard. Standing in front of my apartment door, fumbling with my pockets, I realized that I'd also forgotten my apartment key.
You've gotta be shitting
gotta
me.
be shitting me.
I wish I were, Tequila. I wish I
Aw.
were. Instead of my apartment key,
Shit his
I'd
pants
taken the
instead.
key to the office.
Fuck. Okay, so what happened next?
I rang my neighbor's
Oh,
brothers.
jeez.
It was late, and most of them didn't even answer. Those who did assumed I was trying to sell them something. and
No.
hung up before I could even explain the situation. People are naturally wary of ad men, you see. One moment someone chats you up, 5 minutes later you've bought a box of edible lingerie and a strap-on.
Been
Hey.
there.
I don't begrudge them, especially since I was known to be
Make a
one
nice
of
snack.
the best.
the strap on or the edible lingerie? He pauses meaningfully.
Heavy is the head that wears the crown.
Heavy is the cock that.
Just then, I
Where's
experienced
the
a moment of clarity. I still had the key to my office. I could wait out the storm there.
Happens to the best of us.
But when I reached my office, I remembered that I'd asked one of my producers to change the locks that day.
You fucker.
And since I hired only the best, he'd already done it, and I couldn't get in.
How is this real? This is like, I remember the keys being this stupid, but yeah, just he went on a jog. He's saying he didn't want the jingling, so he fucked up and replaced his keys. It's like, are you kidding me?
Anyway, long story.
His name is very
short,
fitting.
life
Yeah, it is,
spiraled
yeah.
out of control.
Idiot
I
doom
haven't gotten into my apartment for years, and my girlfriend left me because she didn't want to date a homeless man. The company, well, you see where I'm going with this.
Not
Wow.
really.
No, this can't be real.
He pinches
Well,
his thigh.
you got the
as
wrong
if to
key,
check
dude,
whether
so
this
you're not part of the
reality
company
is
anymore.
The reality.
But I founded it. Nope.
Nope, sorry, can't let you in. He pinches his thigh as if to check whether this is whether this reality is the reality. That's so
Yeah,
funny.
like, there's no way this is real, dude. You gotta wake up sometime.
Look at this fucking 14 legendary.
So, now you've heard my tragic
wild.
tale. What do you think? Like nothing you've ever heard, huh?
He takes a long swig of his drink. What, is that it? I feel like there are some steps missing. I've been a hobo cop for a few days now, but it doesn't seem so bad. Do you realize all of this is your own fault? This is a black point in the world. There's this black point in the world, a hole. It's already claimed an entire commercial area. Maybe you're another one of its victims.
I think either that or 6. Like,
I literally can't believe it. I like that.
Me neither, Tequila. When I lost my keys, I lost more than access to my apartment. I also lost my leverage over humanity. I wasn't a high-concept creative director anymore. I was just some homeless asshole with a premium Sansorique Lycra tracksuit.
Lycra.
You can't imagine what that does to a man's confidence.
Hmm.
Anyway, that was all the story one bottle gets you. Almost empty, this one.
Have you got any more stories? Just out of curiosity.
I do.
Oh.
But as you can see, my fuel tank is running quite low.
Wow.
If you catch my drift.
Spins the bottle in his hand. Not a single drop of liquid remains. Jeez, I already gave you some. I don't want to keep doing that. Don't do it right now, at least.
Then I can't keep on telling
I wonder if it's commentary on how the kind of people who found companies like that experience their first real, if extremely minimal, setback in their lives due to overwhelming stupidity and totally crashing out as a result. Yeah, probably is, Leon.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty neat. Pretty neat concept there.
Maybe they're just like worried about their own fears as a company.
which kind of came to reality in a sense.
No, let's not say it.
Jesus Christ. Why do you keep losing all your stuff?
Good fucking question, Tequila. If I knew the answer, you think
Get a
I'd be
label
hanging
maker,
out on
idiot
a
Doom Spiral.
Yeah.
Formerly
Monogram your
premium, but now
pants.
extremely dirty, two-piece lycra tracksuit. I used to own my reality situation. My business buddies and I had our
So you
own
need a spare
creative
key.
services agency. I had a nice apartment, an even nicer piece of ass. But somehow it all got away from me.
This guy knows what's up.
Now I can't hang on to anything. Just last week I stole this nice new jacket.
Oh.
But then I lost it too. The only things I haven't lost are these two drunks.
Aw.
You of all people should empathize with this. Perhaps this lost jacket is something you could help with?
What was the name of your agency?
My agency, man.
Takes a long, melancholic sip.
Boom room. Our concept was combining high art with the lowest forms of marketing. The color red, breasts, and oil painting.
Hell yeah.
I convinced my partners to reinvest some of our profits in an even more high concept cultural incubator called Thin Air. The artists were happy, the clients were happy.
Such an artsy name.
I was financing a group of poets in East Revachol who were developing a new universal poetic language. But then it all went to shit.
Who could have seen that happen? Who could have? It's literally like you're paying them to do nothing. Like they're just gonna give you some terrible result and it won't be profitable at all. Looks toward the bay.
Sounds intriguing.
I don't know, I think Tolkien could have done
it.
Mixed oil paintings and breasts to make the ads. To make ads isn't high art. It's just cynical wankery. That's so high concept. I have no idea what it means. Man, mixing high and low conformity culture, that is extremely my shit. Okay, never mind. I asked. Sure, I'll say that. I love that. I love the boobs and oil paintings and red.
I know. It was fucking awesome. Too bad I went on a jog, unleashing a cascade of doom that washed it all away.
Okay, what's with the tracksuit?
What? You've never seen one?
I was on a jog.
Go on. Feel that primo material.
He extends his arm.
You really shouldn't touch it.
So I'll just touch it.
Pretty nice.
I mean, it's pretty pooey, isn't it?
The last of its kind. Should probably be in a museum, honestly.
Takes another sip.
Good God. It's nearly impossible to describe how dirty this texture is.
18!
It's like rubbing two jellyfish skins together.
Ugh.
You feel about 15% less human for having touched it. And then there's the smell. But you don't even want to think about that.
Wow, you're lucky. He never lets me feel it.
That's because your paws are fucking filthy, Rosie. We're right next to the bay. You could wash them anytime.
Wow. Same with you in that tracksuit, man. Oh, what about the other drunks?
My fellow members of the Union of Moribund Alcoholics? They're exactly what they look like.
Hey, tequila! You want to buy some speed?
Ooh,
Shut the fuck up, Rosemary.
yes?
He's a cop, remember?
yeah, and that means you better give me a discount.
I thought he was a cool cop. Don't call Abigail.
And this is Abs. So yeah, that's basically us. We drink together.
What's this about a lawsuit? A lost jacket?
Tequila.
What's all
it's
this then?
a verifiable tragedy. It was practically
hello.
brand new. Sure, it didn't really go with my lycra threads, but it did itch a lot less. Say, you're a detective, right? Maybe you
Better
can
not-
help old Doom Spiral out.
Better not be my Fallon
Solve the
tracksuit.
case of the missing jacket. What do you say, Tequila?
I mean, this jacket that I discovered on the boardwalk and had cleaned on a whim. The man examines the jacket for a moment. A look of consternation in his brow.
Consternation.
Nah, this is
Consternation.
That's medium concept stuff.
Ooh.
Totally not my style.
Ooh, he just called us. Ooh, medium. He's called us mid. So you're saying there's another lost jacket out there somewhere? Come on, man. This is your jacket. No, it's mine.
It's a big world out there, Tequila. A lot of lost jackets in it. Don't know why you'd think this could possibly be mine.
Hey, Doom Spiral. Ain't that the jacket you stole the other week?
Not on your fucking life, Rosemary. What's wrong with you people? Like I
Thought you called him Rosemary for a second there.
Rosemary.
Low concept bicycle courier.
Hey,
Tell you what.
he's so speedy.
Why don't you
Secret
just
task.
hang on to that one? I'll get another
Thanks.
jacket someday.
Oh, so we did find it. Yeah, so he's just like not admitting to that one because he doesn't like it, I guess, or whatever.
Yeah, it's too clean.
Mm-hmm.
At least you got a nice jacket for your troubles.
Pog. Hey, sorry to be a buzzkill earlier. Okay. So yeah, we're okay. I'm just gonna
You
save here.
too, Tequila Sunset.
Okay,
Also, we have our thought
let's
cabinet.
step aside for a second.
Oh,
I have something I want to talk about.
hot. Well, I have something to think about.
Hardcore aesthetic.
Let's see what this does to us. Lincoln.
Oh yes, drugs. We're talking about drugs. Let's face it, these flirtations with the hardcore aesthetic have all been leading up to one question.
Oh, is this gonna give us
Can I
electrochemistry?
do drugs harder now that I'm a hard cop?
Hell yeah,
And the
hard cop.
answer is yes. You can. You can do one
Hardcore
more glass
hard
of
cop.
Corolidon and yellow shit powder.
Oh, I wonder if this actually gives us a
Even pull
buff.
ciggy and a lager on top of that.
Or singing the log.
You've truly made the hardcore your own thing now.
Oh, cool. These are great. Sure. It just gives us +2 to
Yeah,
the
nice.
yeah, to the 2 stats that we have points.
Really useful for doing drugs.
For health points. Right, exactly, yeah. Lets us do more drugs, literally.
Same thing. Hard map.
Woo! Yeah, those two little more pegs on there now. Hi, Kim.
I've been meaning to have a little chat with you about your sense of style.
My style? What about it? Excuse me?
I'm glad you finally started dressing a little more like a RCM. Keep it up.
Oh, yeah, okay, sure. He's talking about the jacket I'm wearing.
Your half brother.
It's reverse psychology for sure.
Beside you.
It has to be. Proud to stand beside me. Oh, damn it. He's trying to make me a regular cop is the problem, because he is a regular cop, sadly. That is a sad truth about our Kim. He is somewhat pissed off at the idea of, moralism and the coalition and everything, but he like, he's so set into it that he really can't break out of it is the thing, so he has to like lean into it heavily. Say, why aren't you wearing a pig suit? You like this? I feel like it's really cramping my style. I want to know why he's wearing his, yeah.
Officers above the rank of sergeant are granted wide discretion when it comes to their uniforms.
Oh, including me, I guess.
The idea is that civilians are more likely to open up to someone who's not dressed like a typical cop. You know the expression, the clothes make the man?
Mm-hmm.
The right outfit in the right situation can make all the difference in the world.
Okay, nod.
But who makes the clothes if the clothes make the man?
Oh, shit. Whoa. I'm too high for this. You're a sharp dressed... Okay, Nod, you're a sharp dressed man. We could be style buddies. We could be homosexual underground.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, detective.
No.
Smile.
A warm smile.
Anyway, we should probably get back to the case. Let's go.
That was cute. I think there's an anime about... Oh, what he doesn't tell you is that the suit has long since degraded. It's actually his own... Oh no. A natural slime as a hide. Oh god, Leon, why? It's true though. It's so true. Don't you dare call her. I did save pretty recently. Okay. Aw. Grumbles an unshaved man. Nice. With a ruddy nose. He narrows his eyes at you as if in recognition, of course, then turns his head away.
The noxious odor emanating from the drunken man is strong and familiar.
Don't you call her? Yeah! Don't call Abigail!
Who's Abigail?
I think we should call her.
Abigail, don't you fuck call Abigail.
At this point, he draws out a disgusting snort, then mumbles, waving a finger in your general direction.
Never thought you'd see such a thing in your life. But this guy's a little too drunk.
Oh, is that the same voice actor as the Thai? It does sound very similar, yeah. Charlie's been playing Disco Elysium, and he has in his run the Thai that like he passed the early check to get the Thai. As like a fun fact, the Thai is like a literal like 25th skill. It's just like another person that chimes in just as much. We could have had that in our run,
It's just
but
a whole ass NPC you don't get access to.
yeah, they just like lock you out of it. Have fun. Look at me sparkle. Aw. You seen any woman around here lately? Is he gonna scream about Abigail?
Abigail? Abigail, where are you?
His voice perks up, then trails into a sting of random babbling. Who are you? What's your name?
Don't call Abigail!
His eyes move around erratically. He looks in them hazy and unfocused. The look in them is hazy and unfocused. Where am I? What is this place?
The man hiccups, then mumbles something unintelligible.
Hey, I'm on an important official investigation. I demand you answer my questions.
There's no use in yelling at drunks. He's barely holding it together.
The drunk man starts coughing, a really disgusting, hacking cough. He does not sound well at all.
Oh. Why shouldn't I call Abigail?
He snorts and beckons you to lean in closer.
Good thing we got the 2 buffs recently. Lean in.
Don't call Abigail. Don't call Abigail.
His breath smells harsh like a toxic swamp as he whispers to you. Then he waves his hand as if to shooing you away.
Don't.
The game has 5 points.
Call.
Slowly, his head nods off to the side and he passes out, tongue dangling from his mouth.
There was little chance he'd be a reliable witness anyway.
Yeah, he's gone, mate.
Don't call. Don't call.
The drunk man speaks in his sleep, dribbles from the left side of his mouth and down his jacket lapel. Hey, wake up.
There's no waking him from his stupor.
Aw.
His mind is elsewhere.
He gone.
Don't call.
Let him sleep it off.
There's no waking him from his...
Okay. Illusion of choice.
Good to see you, friend. Do I have deals set up for you, buddy boy?
Oh, he spreads his arms as if wanting to embrace you. Bombs? Lamp oil? What are you talking about?
So what do you want?
Oh.
I got smokes.
Whoa.
They're cheap. Very cheap. I got Pilsner. Great deal. You won't get a better deal on that piss.
Oh, it is cheaper.
Spirits I can let go for 300 real. I also have speed.
Motorix.
And by speed, I mean amphetamine.
Nice.
Nice, yeah. All these are great. I think I want like all of them. And amphetamine.
Aye, by amphetamine I mean speed.
I think you didn't hear me when I said I'm a police. No, I thought by speed you meant amphetamine.
Aye, it's what I said.
Right, got it.
Good, my man. Now what can I offer you?
He takes a chug from his beer bottle. Quite the business venture you've got set up here.
Oh, the system's been good to old Rosemary here, and I'm milking her like a bitch goat in the backyard.
Wow, a bitch goat.
Well,
Well, he gets a Brad gleam in his eyes. I'm so sorry. I didn't realize.
what's so funny about that, Squint?
I didn't realize I'm sitting next to who I'm sitting.
Milking her like a bitch goat, Squint.
Jeez, I'm in hot water here. What do you mean?
You see, friend, man makes his own luck, and I made mine real good. Got my hands on 3 bottles of liquor exquise.
Ooh.
Sold 2 to the fellows around here, and immediately invested the profit.
Damn.
Bought cigarettes, bought beer, even
Beer.
bought a bit of speed. And look at me now. I got everyone on my hook.
Wow, what a good guy. He spreads his arms and smiles a crooked, toothless smile. Looks like you've got your own hook too. Impressive entrepreneurship. Points to his vice stand. I approve. Yes.
Hook 'em and cook 'em, huh? You want to buy something? Let's keep it moving.
Ultra liberal ass. Why does the bottle of spirits cost 300 real?
See, friend, it's real valuable. Worth every real, if you catch my drift. Got it from a bit of a business venture.
He brings out a 1-liter bottle with bluish liquid. The mouth is corked shut. Cool. Nah, to let him cook.
You know, it's funny, actually.
He bursts out laughing, then takes 3 gulps of his pilsner and stares at you intently.
He's finding it difficult to focus his watery gaze.
What is?
What?
What do you mean, what? What did you think was funny earlier?
This guy.
He says and shakes his index finger at you.
There you go.
Where'd you get the bottle of spirits from?
Oh, this is medicinal spirits. The good stuff.
Actual
Got it
spirits.
from the doctor's office. I got
The witch
one
doctor.
of those scientific ampoules a few months ago.
Oh.
Torpedo, they call it. It's supposed to keep a man from taking a drink.
He spits a nasty yellow clot on the ground before you.
Didn't stop me for shit, that's for sure. 5 lemons with half a pack of butter and you're good to go.
Ooh, that's a good tip. I should remember that.
It really isn't. In a week, the goddamn kidneys started giving me all kinds of help. Finally, the missus took me to a private doctor's office. Not a charity, the real thing. Those arseholes. Those arseholes charged me 4 real to remove the damn thing. But I came out on top after all.
Assholes.
But the idiots left me alone in there. Now, I used to teach high school biology. I know what doctors use to preserve dead thingies.
Those idiots let me stay there with their bottles unattended to. Gets an excited gleam in his eyes.
Like 3 cans of this blue medicinal stuff from the back room. Threw the snakes out and voila. What's left is this beautiful blue stuff.
Shakes the bottle.
98.7% almost pure alcohol. 2 I already sold to these fine gentlemen here. But this last one is yours for 3 real, if you want it.
Oh,
Don't say it.
don't say it. Can I smell it first? I think this will it will prove useful. Yes.
3 real and it's yours, friend. The deal of a lifetime.
Well done. You got it.
Woo! Here's the money for the spirits.
Just make sure to enjoy that one, friend.
Damn.
Harry, we're just going to store this one as a sellable item, okay? We're not going to let you kill yourself by drinking it. That's just not an option. Sell it at the pawn shop for profit.
Hog.
Bottoms
Hi,
up,
Pilsner.
Captain.
I'll think about the speed and the pack.
In the civilized world, it's a custom to tip the shopkeep, friend. But come back anyway.
Waves you off. Let's see, how many smokes do I got? I got good on that. Oh, and it was just one of the Pilsners, I guess. That's great. It's like one of the uses. Fantastic. Let's see this. $6. $3 profit. Liquid is an unearthly blue tint. The kind that might or might not, but definitely does glow in the dark. It's pure 98.7% pure alcohol. Keep it away from an open flame. Ooh. Lots of things happening here.
What should we do now?
Tequila sunset.
I think this will just like kind of end most of the things with him, unless we want to like, talk to him later on. But
yeah,
I think I'm cool just doing this, and then maybe I don't know. We could like walk down the boardwalk and like talk to that guy with his son, or we could finish up the church. You don't want to go
past the ox to yeah.
Past the ox.
Yeah, because we're getting the table.
Well, I did not understand. AUX, right? Yeah, totally. Let's do it. We should definitely do that after. I just want to see what. I want to just see what this does to my net worth quest. Do you know any personal brand strategists? I need to start building my image. Show him the certificate.
Things have really turned around for you, haven't they?
Yeah.
You've got big money problems now.
He scans the document and lets out a long, low whistle. He looks back at you, eyes gleaming.
Don't be shy, Tequila. Of course I'll do it. I'm your man.
He plows a thumb into his chest. Relatable. What do you mean you're my man?
Your personal brand strategist, man.
Man?
Now, I know I'm not your typical choice. I don't wear a suit, I'm not 100 years old, I'm not about to die tomorrow.
Not so sure about the last part. That
got his ass.
But I've got something the others don't. I'm on your level.
Mm-hmm.
And as I already understand your needs, I can marry my high concept ideas with your brand easily.
Oh.
I'll help you make your mark.
Great can-do attitude. A billion real mindset. Clinically insane energy.
Oh.
Hire him on the spot.
The voice in my head tells me to hire you, but I'm not sure.
No, Tequila, no.
He sighs heavily.
I'm a professional, you see? I insist that you give me a formal interview.
Oh.
It wouldn't be fair on the other candidates if you didn't. What do you need to know?
He leans forward and takes another sip from his bottle. Brows knitted together again to mock seriousness.
What you truly want to know is, can you really trust your entire fortune to a drunk who lost his house keys while out for a jog?
Which obviously, yes, of course you could. Relevant experience?
I used to be a moderately high net worth individual myself, if I can say so. I've managed big money before, played the game, hustled the movers of the marketing world.
Oh, but did you shake, though? Were you a shaker?
A subtle smile lights up his puffy face, like a ray of sun breaking through the stratosphere. He likes reminiscing.
Oh.
At the Boom Boom Room, I directed a team of talent architects.
Nice.
People so high concept their names were nothing but a single letter. We had manic ideas, fueled by copious amounts of coffee-flavored whey powder. We did stuff no one had ever seen before, or since.
We're going to need examples here. Just going by one of your initials doesn't cut it.
Like what? Any examples? I need numbers, years of service, P and L statements.
Remember when Maria Capaleva caused an uproar by walking the red carpet in those slippers? The ones with the stick-on jiggly tits?
Wow.
No, we don't.
So Encyclopedia would know if we were smart enough.
But why don't we remember that?
That was me. I did that.
Wow.
We sold a lot of slippers that year.
He looks up at the sky, victorious and content like an old cat. Yeah. Cute.
God, that is such a great way to describe that expression. I'm going to need to steal that.
Yeah. I have reservations about your personal responsibility.
Tequila.
Okay, this is a quick one.
Whatever's going on in my reality situation doesn't have any bearings on yours. This is all about you and your future. Ask me about that.
How does your drinking impact your work performance?
Drinking is the fuel
Ease my
to
work performance.
fire. Moistens me up to ensure the high concepts have a smooth landing.
He tries taking another sip from the bottle, but misses and pours some of the contents inside his collar.
Ah, shit.
Aw.
He could definitely work more on his hand-eye coordination.
LOL. If we're trying our best here. All right, give me your best pitch.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me get a
Sell me this pen.
Please. The classic. He manages to down half a bottle and then sits up straight, a hazy but oddly determined stare in his eyes. His finger shoots up.
You see, net worth means nothing to the people of Martinez. Nada. Null.
Zilch.
For them to see your wealth, to really respect that, you need to convert it into something real, something tangible. The bigger the better.
He peers into the bottle for inspiration. Okay, right, yeah, okay, real, like, paying your bills or eating malt fiber in the morning, jeez.
Falls the ultra-liberal option, right?
Yeah. Okay, grasp of ideas, economic nothingness. Or, yeah, non-entities. I feel sorry for them. Yeah. Sure.
The Horseback Monument.
Oh.
That's the center of the district. They'd have to pay attention to that. We could get your name up there in lights.
Okay.
Damn thing's due for a reconceptualization anyway.
Okay,
Yeah,
I like
we could
this.
get rid of that thing.
monument is supposed to look like it's exploding. It doesn't need renovating.
That's funny.
I didn't say renovating. I said reconceptualization. It's medium concept shit.
Conceptualization steps in.
Yep. My medium conceptualization notices. Yep.
The
Good work.
level of conceptualization could always be higher.
Yes,
More.
But what would it cost?
How much is it going to cost me?
Nothing up front.
Oh.
That's because I always put the client first. My cut will come out of the back end.
Same.
After we've made you a sensation.
We really haven't got time for this. In case you've forgotten, we are supposed to be investigating a murder.
The lieutenant says, getting impatient.
And forget about contractors and the like. This job I'm handling personally. Concept and execution. Any unexpected expenses we'll take care of later. Can't let price compromise the work. Easy.
Okay, let's do it. You're hired. Accept his offer.
That's it.
Woo.
I'm back.
He takes a celebratory swig. A big one. Too big. His brown liquid cicadas?
Cascades, yeah.
Yes, the brown liquid cascades down his face and floods his nostrils. Oh no. Once he's finished choking, he spits on the ground.
Sorry about that, my friend.
Cicadas.
This isn't about me. This is about you. Of course. A chance for you to give back to the community, to get your brand out there, to teach them your name.
Artist formerly known as Doom Spiral. Puts his hands across the sky.
I can already see it. Tequila sunset, spelled out in cathode rays.
Ooh.
Luminous against the evening sky. There won't be a single kid in this town who doesn't know who you are.
This is
like
a good
4 of them.
moment to bring up his drinking. He'll get nothing done if he continues like that.
Oh, empathy. It was trivial empathy. One more thing. You're gonna have to cut back on the booze. Will we say this? Right? Like, should we coin flip this? What do you think?
Yeah, let's coin flip it.
Okay. Let's have tails be, we don't do it. We don't say this. Okay, so we do say this. Damn. Okay.
Whoa there!
Whoa.
Oh,
The man looks taken aback, hands high in the air. Tiny droplets of beer flicker in his beard like minuscule pearls.
Yeah. Whoa there. What is this? The fun police?
No need to worry about that. I've got it all under control. Besides, it helps with my creativity.
I'm sorry, we've committed to the
Gets
coin flip.
Business juices flowing, you know?
I have to say this. He finishes off with a wink. No, you have to stop drinking, I insist.
No can do.
Sorry.
oh,
Sorry.
damn it.
He stares at his bottle in his hand, then lets out a deep sigh.
Some complex calculations are taking place in that intoxicated mind of his. Suddenly, you feel sad
Oh,
looking at this man and his bottle. Somehow, he looks ancient. These thoughts having chased him for years.
No, you're right.
oh shit.
I've got to do this. I need this. All right. You know what, Tequila, you old rat? I'll consider your request.
We said drinking, by the way. You know, there's other options.
Yeah, you can still do speed, dude.
All the time. Good. When can you start working?
Give me
Start work.
half an hour, my friend.
Ooh.
In fact, I demand you to sit down here and not move until I'm back.
Okay.
Open a beer. Chat with your old pals.
Kim looks at his watch.
Mm-hmm.
The lieutenant massages his scalp and looks down. There is little time for this.
Fantastic.
Relax.
Relax.
I see you both running around like maniacs, just back and
Jamrock
forth.
shuffling.
Be running.
Gotta live a little. Enjoy the day.
He turns his swollen face against the snow. Droplets of beer freezing in his beard.
Wow. I don't think I have time to just sit and wait. Sure, it sounds like a much
we
needed
did
break.
so much work.
Yep, so much from all the work.
Exactly. Just give me a minute or two.
Let me just squat down here. Bye-bye.
Before you know it, the man has put down the bottle, stood up, and left.
16:07.
Minutes pass. The clouds change shape up in the sky. You chat a bit with old Rosemary. Then try to strike up a conversation with Don't Call Abigail about something other than Abigail. To no avail.
Oh.
It's all about Abigail.
Yeah, okay.
The
I'm hearing the
lieutenant
song here.
sits silent the entire time, preferring to focus on his notebook.
Wishing he was anywhere but here.
The temple rubbing part.
Clearly, we have better things to do than sit down and chat with a bunch of drunks. After what feels like ages,
Yay.
you hear the fence creaking as if under a large weight. Look at him. Just look at him.
Those pants.
Yeah.
Wow. Powerful stuff. Look at that Kickstarter backer graffiti that's back there. Give us $2,000 and your name gets in the game. My initials are somewhere in Night in the Woods. I fell for that. I think it was just $50 though, but still, it's $50 for a game I still haven't played.
It's Idiot Doom Spyro. He's back, like a beast made of jaundice and fetid polypropylene. He returns locked in stiff combat with a most fearsome foe.
So far, it hasn't been much time that's passed.
Yeah, it's like an hour.
Oh, it was an hour. I thought it was, yeah, it's 16. Okay, last time. What are you
We
doing?
drank through 420, Squint.
Oh, R.I.P. Here he is, the man of the hour.
I know. Ran into some problems there. Material shortages and the like.
Oh,
But don't worry. Genius thrives under constraints. That's why you pay for the best.
He seems even more drunk than before.
no boy.
He can't even walk straight. How did he write your name in cathode rays?
Seem a bit drunk. Are you sure you're happy with your work?
Of course I am.
Of course I am.
When you're ready, and I don't think you ever will be,
He pauses to pick up his bottle.
just head on over to the horseback market.
Wow.
You'll see. World's gonna know about you, me, and the shiny numbers in our bank account.
The lieutenant closes his notebook and nods at you, ready to go.
But
Yeah, he wants to see it
if there's
too.
anything else your old friend can do for you, let me know.
He takes a mouthful of beers, swishing it around in his mouth like some kind of sommelier. Be seeing you. I know wine. I'm a wino. I've wined.
Yeah, I've been known to whine.
Certified whiner. In the sheets. Wah. Oh my god, what happened? Oh, it's all red. Whoa, wait, hold on, what's this? What's all this then?
Oh, hang on.
Whoa. What?
Oh, hell yeah.
What?
Oh, hell yeah.
That's a lot of speed. Damn. Didn't even have to buy it. It's the same stuff, and we have 8 of each. Jesus. Anyway.
Kim, do you want to buy some speed?
Stands in the middle
Yeah,
of
it's
the
Kim.
traffic island. It is surrounded by scaffolding that has been haphazardly erected around it.
Examine the scaffolding.
A matrix of metal tubes and wooden planks
Tubes.
jut out at odd angles. A miserable tarpaulin covers up the horse and rider, flapping in the cold coastal air. There are no lights that spell out your name. No workers with calloused hands leering from above. Just construction materials displayed as if to mourn your misplaced dreams.
To be fair, for an hour, that's pretty good.
There's not an ounce of artistry here. It's even worse than expected.
My concept is not impressed.
That son of a bitch scammed you, probably to make fun of you. This is not what that personal brand strategist of yours promised. No one even knows that you're paying for this reconceptualization. Go and have a word with him. Find out what's going on. The old king looks defiantly to the west, wrapped in...
Depending on how far this goes, this might be our quest for this rest of the stream.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I think that sounds good, because the other one might...
Now, we've got to ask Idiot how on earth he got this wrong.
Yeah, Idiot Doom Spiral. I had way more faith in you. I don't know why I wouldn't.
Tequila Sunset.
So I checked out the horseback monument.
No one does it better than me. I was able to get it all together, and so fast, too. No wonder I used to be an industry leader. Listen, I can feel it in my guts. A bright future awaits you. The one and only Tequila Sunset. You're already building great brand equity. No doubt the profits will come rolling in shortly.
That's it. It's just a bunch of scaffold. That's it. It's just a bunch of scaffolding. It was extraordinary. Truly a feat of the century. The feat of the century to get that scaffolding up so fast.
Of course not. Your trademark will be all over it as soon as the workers can get to it. The strike's holding them up. Not much I can do about that.
He shrugs, then takes a swig from the bottle.
I guarantee the papers will pick it up once it's all finished. With photos and everything. You'll be the talk of the town. Investing into the community, creating value, giving back.
Papers? Maybe she'll read the papers and see your name. Maybe it will bring her back.
Oh.
A woman is sitting by the kitchen table, eating buttered toast and drinking herbal tea.
Herbal.
She opens the South Neighborhood Report, a quarterly business magazine.
Empathy, no.
There, in shiny tricolor print, him, triumphant and victorious.
Shivers.
Like an apparition from the past.
That's so gonna happen.
Hey, Your new personal brand strategist still hasn't laid off the drink, even though he promised.
What the heck? Weren't you going to drink less while on the job?
Tequila, you know it isn't that easy yourself.
Heh.
I promise you, I'm working on it.
He winks, his fingers tightening around the bottle. I wonder what the newspapers might say.
What would you like them to say?
Local bankruptcy curse lifted by stock market mogul. Local hobo solves murder while making his fortune. Wealthy businessman renovates local eyesore. Like the local hobo.
Yeah.
But we haven't solved the murder yet.
Not
We might
yet.
have if you
It's a-
hadn't been distracted.
Come
Kim,
on,
the details,
work in progress.
always
You know,
details you.
Very nice.
both just
You could
piling
be
on
your
Kim.
own PR, Tequila.
Alright, I trust you to deliver the final product. Proceed with the quest.
Don't spend a single brain cell worrying about it. Just leave it all to me. The final outcome will be spectacular.
Okay.
Just takes a little time.
Well, that's good. That's just something that bakes in the background for a bit, I guess.
Anything else?
Could you and your pal sign the document? That's funny. Uh-huh. Okay. Cool. Nothing new with him.
The
Want to see what else does he sell?
The legend! He's back.
Mm-hmm.
And firstly, I got smoked.
Wow. Yeah, all that I have just so much of now. Okay, cool. We still have like 10 minutes, you know.
We can go to the church quickly, right?
Okay. That makes sense. We can like at least, you know, start it and pick up where we left off.
It's nicely cyclical because that's where we started the stream.
It's cyclical and secular.
Mm-hmm. And sexual.
Ooh. Always with this anodic music.
And egg-sual with
Oh.
egghead.
Actual.
DeLorean Church! The place to be! Make some noise, my church people!
I feel yeah, it makes sense. You know, we teased this the whole stream essentially. Large speakers are set up behind the young man, blasting a familiar song.
vibrations thump through your blue soul. The music sounds much better in the church.
It's fun. When they said
He was right about the acoustics.
he was. When they said vibrations, I heard like a train horn in the background.
A hawthorn tree on Rue de Saint-Gilles Lane,
Very shivers.
tangled in its branches, something bronze flutters in the wind. He stands on stage behind a table, nodding along to the music and waving his hand in the air. In front of him, the audio mixer, one reel spinning. The other reel deck is empty. Cables run hither and thither. On one side, you see an auxiliary line in with the number 4.5 written next to it.
How do you like the church?
Yeah! Back on the case! No disgrace! Bring
Thumbs
it
suspicious in
down
the air.
to party place! The first page of the second chapter!
Ooh. His voice echoes all around the grand hall.
Could it be? Maybe for him.
Ooh.
You only have a chapter or two left in you. Last of the penultimate, more like.
Dang. Egg, can you please route Suna's signal through the speaker?
To the mega!
Through your speaker.
Yeah! I can route it through auxiliary! What kind of a cable does she use? 3.5 or 4.5?
It's
I
3.5.
would pass him the aux.
Mm-hmm. Me always. No doubt about it. It's on the ground. Points to it.
Oh!
Oh.
She uses 3.5.
Oh.
Yeah. The auxiliary lining is 4.5 millimeter. These two don't mix.
Down.
Oh no. We're going to be in this church forever.
Oh no. The lieutenant closes his eyes.
Don't worry. I have an adapter for it right here.
Woo! He searches for the cable on the ground and picks it up, looking for the jack.
Hang on. This is a 4.5.
What?
We're all good, people!
With a grin, he sticks the plug into the auxiliary line in. You hear a satisfying click.
Whoa, thank God.
Oh.
Adapters noticeably degrade the sound quality.
Great! Someone got through to him. Okay, let's get it all set up. Can we turn the music off, please?
Egg, the music.
Everybody! Everybody!
Aw.
Don't panic! I'm going to turn off the honor for just a sec. For a special scheduled event. The honor will be back, but we're doing something else for one moment.
One moment.
Right. Go tell her that Egghead is ready to rave to her tunes.
Longest ass quest.
Then I'll turn off the music.
So cool. What about if 1 is less than or equal to get result and I want to read that.
Yes, what is it?
Alright, I talked to Egghead. He plugged in the cable. You can now unmute your speakers.
Okay, but think you can ask him to turn the volume down a bit? Just in case.
No. She seems hesitant, her eyes still fixed on Egghead.
Maximum!
Uh-oh. Shouts Egghead, a great smile still adorning his face, larger than a red dwarf star.
Maximum is the only way!
I know it is, but could you please turn it down just this instance? Just this one time? Maximum is not the only way, okay?
Pump it to the brick! Pump it to the hard master! There's no other way! Glue style!
Glue style?
Ooh.
Okay, there literally is no other way. The mixing desk is glued to maximum.
Uh-oh.
See? He pumps it to the hard master. It's hopeless.
Why do you want to turn down the volume?
Because I'm afraid that something might happen. It's an unknown phenomenon. We can always turn it back up if there's a need.
He turns to Egghead.
Can't turn down the hardcore!
I think what Egghead is trying to say here is that the volume button is stuck on maximum.
Of course it is.
I too pump it to a hard master. You're right there, Leon. She shrugs, consigned to her fate.
Yeah! Permanent enlightenment! Ray of sound!
Never mind then. Let's get on with our project.
That was a lot for nothing.
I'm going to unmute the speakers on a count of 5. Everyone ready?
She looks around the church.
Egghead pumps his hand up in the air, waiting for the beat to drop.
Born ready.
Says Andre.
Ready.
Yells Noid.
I'm ready if you two are detectives.
The lieutenant nods stoically. Not so stoically. His hand moves to the gun holster.
What the fuck?
Suddenly, your palms are sweaty.
Knees weak.
Church seems cold and large.
Not mum's spaghetti.
No.
There's tightness in your chest.
Oh.
Anxiety.
Oh. Hold on. Hold on for a moment.
What?
Maybe we shouldn't do this. It's too dangerous on maximum No. Never mind. Let's do this. I'm ready. Woo.
Yeah,
5.
sorry. A moment of not superstarness.
4, 3, 2, 1. Mute disengaged.
She lifts her hand from the keyboard. Complete silence fills the room.
No wind outside. No waves. No floorboards creaking. Total, continuous silence. This is unnatural. The woman looks around. In the silence, you see dust move on the floorboards. The driver of the speaker vibrates in the air and then stops. Plasterwork begins to crumble down the walls. In the silence, a low hum starts creeping up your spine. It's a song inside you, not in the speakers, not in the room. A great bass sigh in the basement of your mind.
Yeah, sample this.
Slowly, it
Oh shit.
until the air around you starts to vibrate. It's out there now, in the world, made manifest. It will devour everything. The floorboards, the glass, the streets and the people. Nothing will remain.
Guys, what's going on?
There's alarm in the man's voice as he steps back to scan the surrounding. A slight rattle like crystal clattering in the cupboard fills the air, joining the chorus.
This fragile world is about to break.
Oh shit.
It's getting louder.
says Noid, his eyes riveted on the strange circle of water basins.
In the basins, the water looks like it's boiling.
Whoa.
Hosiana! Mother of Mega!
You hear Egghead yell, then something else, but his voice is growing faint.
In his mind, a tidal wave approaching from afar, swallowing entire coastlines on its way. Salvation. He's peaking. The worst high he's ever been on.
Oh
no! He's in a hole. Hey, what's that weird rattling sound? It was in me at first. Never heard anything this hardcore in my life!
The beauty and speed! The future of dance! Planetary!
No, Egg! It's the window!
Oh. Oh, the glass shards around Dolores Day's vacant heart appear to be vibrating from the sound. It almost looks like she's alive. As if she's alive.
In the corner of your eye, the lieutenant steps aside, cautiously. His eyes searching for a possible evacuation route.
The window is going to come down. No,
Oh.
the roof.
She looks up. A screech fills the air. A scream of wood and nails. The pillars of the church twist and creak above and around you.
Cracks appear on the stained glass window. Cracks run up the wooden pillars in the dark.
Come down to us! Love!
Below it, all
There's a
the
lot.
bass grows, like the jaws of a giant compressor gnawing on metal and wood. It does not sound benevolent at all. A great pulse arises in your flesh.
That's it. I'm muting it.
Oh, I want to dance with somebody. Start tapping her foot. Everyone, don't panic. It's beautiful. Now we're going for.
Oh! I want to feel the heat!
Yes! Wow.
Shit! It doesn't stop.
Oh shit.
No, it starts again. It says, oh, I don't know. Nasuni, you're doing it wrong.
Oh, terrible. The woman is furiously pressing down on her keyboard. But the sound doesn't stop.
Yes, I've turned it off.
She yells, holding the contact mic in her hand.
Andre, pull the compressor. The place is gonna come down.
Oh shit.
Fuck! I can't shut it up. The signal's passed. It's not in here. It's...
Andre frantically smashes buttons.
This is it. A great roar.
Oh shit.
The vault of the roof twists above you. Glass shatters somewhere near the door. It's coming down.
Egghead, whatever you do, don't stop it. Egghead, can you stop it?
And then it stops.
Oh.
Totally and utterly. As if there never was a sound. Only your ears still ring from the shock. Everybody is staring at Egghead, holding a dangling cable in his hand. A black 3-pin connector.
Proud of you, Egghead.
Egg.
I pulled the plug. It was getting too hardcore.
Aw, he says calmly.
You did good, Egg. Most of the place seems to be intact. Fucking hell. Programmer lady.
Fucking
Tell
L.
me you were recording that.
Andre breathes a sigh of relief and inspects the window.
4 years.
What?
22 people. Millions of reals. All that time? This is what we were up against. Just erased it. Suliswolf isn't gonna believe this.
Yeah, but did you record it though? It was dope. I think we can use it.
Yes, Andre. I recorded it. Damn, I need to send some letters now.
Oh shit. She wipes dust off her sweater and rests her hands on the keyboard.
Thank you all for doing this. Eggman?
Eggman.
You too. And you,
Eggman.
officer. I don't know what
Dr.
you
Robotnik?
discovered, but I know what it sounds
Yes.
like now. That's a start.
Nice. Kim, did you hear that?
It was very hard not to.
Huh.
I think you're right. There is something going on
He
here.
is the Eggman.
And you need to be very careful with it.
I promise, officer. We will not play it again.
What was that? I've never heard anything like it.
It was mathematical information from
Oh.
the anomaly, presented as a waveform. That's what it was technically. Theoretically,
She shakes her head.
I have no idea. I've never even heard of anything like this.
Her voice seems muffled in the silent church. It's your ears adjusting after the exposure.
You're going to write Sulvilla?
Yes,
To
our
Boleslaw?
lead designer. And maybe some
Suliswav.
of the producers. too.
Suliswav.
And some
Thank you.
of the writers. If they're sober enough to open a transmission. They need to hear.
That it wasn't her fault.
Aw,
Or theirs.
They need to hear about
the
this.
data loss.
Don't worry, I won't send the recording. Although
Meh.
I doubt they have the speakers to produce the frequency anyway.
True. What happens now? Are you going to
Stay here.
70?
I'm going to stay here with these lunatics. Send letters, maybe meet Sulispov.
Cool.
Also devise further
Sulispov.
measurements.
I want you to know that's totally chill with us.
Cool.
I don't care, but thank you anyway.
She blursts. Then reconsiders.
That's the best she can manage for Andre. It's quite a lot in truth. For her.
Now, I have a theory to come up with. Some kind of preliminary explanation to all this. Or the letter will sound like I've lost my mind.
Yes, and we have to get back to stabilizing Martinez. Instead of demolishing it with loud bass noise of unknown origins.
Such a sidetrack for Kim. Poor Kim having to be here. He breathes out, trying to shake off tension.
Some tiny hard thing lets go in your stomach. You're still alive. You have an explanation
Whoa.
for all this. Somewhere deep in you know. The person you were knows.
Neat. Wow, that helped finish her with that project. Let's see, I'm just curious. Wonder if the egghead, like, hardcore thing is, like, progressed a little bit because of that recording we have now, technically.
Yes, what is it?
Okay, there's that with her. Just curious to see if anything new with him.
Yo, man.
Nothing new with him. Okay, so for next time we have probably something with Egghead, and then we haven't talked to Andre at all, or the other lady.
Yeah, a cell.
Estelle. But yeah, we have a good place to pick back up. I know.
Got a lot of progress done.
Yeah, I think so. I know. I think to progress the stuff with Ruby, I think that's her name, right? Ruby. I think we need to talk to that guy with the kid, or do something around that area. I think it has something to do with like the sign. But anyway, yeah. So that's something we definitely need to do soon. I think because it is getting later on the 4th day.
Yeah, we'll probably do that at the start of the next stream.
Yeah, that makes sense actually. So actually, just to remind us, I'm gonna just walk ourselves there. Why not? Just
Yeah.
because I could feel.
Especially since there isn't going to be a Squaintcast next Thursday.
That's right. Yes, we have a planned absent cast. Do you think maybe we should do one on Monday? Think that's a possibility?
Yeah, we could do.
Yeah, I think I'd be down with that.
Squint is letting me out of the Pokemon box out of hours.
I'll allow it.
A little freedom for me.
I might potentially stream that day. We'll see. But woo!
Everyone on tuning in for Squaintcast, disappointed and or related that it's not Squaintcast.
It's a little something for everyone. But woo! Thanks everyone for joining us. It's been another great disco. We have a lot of fun ahead of us too. Looking forward to it. We'll see you in the next Squaint.
time.
Yeah. Bye bye.
Bye.